stories of the morning while you're yawning. Grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
And here we are, DiPietro and Rothenberg on a Stump Rothenberg Wednesday on ESPN New York. We've got Louis Riddick. During the show today, we have our dear friend Ian Begley as well. Your owner has spoken. The Knicks start tonight. Did you watch? All I wanted to do last night was go to bed.
You couldn't, though.
And then I'm watching Oklahoma City and
the Rockets. Yep.
Headphones. Is that better? Maybe. I don't know.
The Rockets, yeah.
Yeah, the Rockets and the Thunder. Like, all right, just want to go to bed. Then overtime.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Double overtime. I was like, come on. And I was like, if this goes to a triple overtime, I'm not going to continue.
You say that, but you would have watched it.
Probably.
You're sick.
Yeah, but I didn't. Oh, boy, Shea is something, man.
He's nasty.
Oh, my God, is he good.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's the reigning MVP.
Houston's good, too.
That's
going to be a very good team. That is a very long team.
It's a very long team. It's an athletic team. They needed scoring. They bring in KD. So, yeah, I mean, listen, the West has got some good teams. I'm concerned on one team and one team only.
I understand.
And that's my team.
Yeah. Listen, I feel the same way.
By the way, for everyone that complained about these guys playing too much, don't you worry. That is not going to be the case this season. We're not going to have to worry about guys getting worn down.
So you know what's going to happen. People are going to freak out.
It's going to go the opposite.
How come they don't play their guys?
Right.
Why are they loan managing? What's going on here? That's going to be the new attack from people this year. Until
we get to the postseason where we'll find out whether or not it worked. Right? I mean, that's
fair.
I mean, that's ultimately where the Knicks are at. They've graduated into that.
Right. They are a show. What are you in the postseason?
Yes.
Team? 47, 50, 52, 55, 60, the 1 seed, the 3 seed, the 5 seed, whatever.
Yep.
I mean, in a perfect world, would you prefer the 1 seed? Of course.
Of course.
But ultimately, does it really matter that much? No. It matters what you do in the postseason. You could be the one losing the second round, like Boston last year.
Right.
That's a disaster.
Well, of course. But, I mean, they also had, Jason Tatum go down with a torn Achilles.
Yeah, that series was over, though.
Well,
Knicks are up 3-2.
Did you know how? How?
How what?
How were they down? It was amazing that they were down.
But yes, the first 2 games were miraculous. Yes. But Cleveland, right? I mean, listen, all I'm saying is postseason. And I was very upset listening to DHR yesterday.
Why? What happened?
Well, I guess Allen was off.
And
he seems.
Why was Allen off?
I don't know.
Like a rest day leading into the
maybe
because
day? Maybe Mitchell was out, right? Mitchell Robinson
was he
out.
load managing?
Josh Hart out. Maybe Allen's like, hello.
I could have sworn I saw him on SportsCenter though.
Yesterday?
Yeah, they had this whole segment. Something Han, whatever it was.
I don't have the answer for you.
I think he's on SportsCenter.
All I know
live
is
from his home office.
Allen was not there yesterday, so I'm listening to Don and Peter.
Yep.
And they were not overly optimistic about the Knicks, and I was like, what?
How?
They're not. They're like, Cleveland is a real problem. Don't sleep on Boston. Philadelphia is probably in Philadelphia right now, saying to themselves, why can't we come out of the East? Yeah. They're like, do the Knicks have a chance? Sure. But, I'm bullish.
The Knicks have a chance.
Well, yeah, but
they better.
They didn't make it sound like the Knicks are the team or one of the top 2 teams to come out of the Eastern Conference. Like, they had real reservations there.
I don't know how that's possible. I mean, that's just Peter's not a Knicks fan. I mean, Peter's a Celtics fan.
Correct.
So if that could just be the scar tissue built up for Don being a Knicks fan, is that you won't believe it? Because, I mean, Allen has the same thing. Now, that's not what Allen believes. Allen believes that the time is now, they have to win. But Allen also recognizes that as a Knicks fan, when it seems too good to be true, there's a chance that something happens.
Well, things happen.
Well, but I mean, right. Things also, as a Jets fan, and Allen's also a Jets fan, you finally got something nice. We're talking about, I'm trying to temper expectations because people are going wild. And Aaron Rodgers in 4th place tears his Achilles.
Right.
That's what we're talking about.
But the Knicks had real success last year.
Yes.
The Knicks have I think you have to graduate from, oh, God, the other shoe is falling, right? Things are a disaster. They're a competent team right now.
Yeah, they're a competent team. But even go back to the playoff run 2 years ago. We get to the Game 7 against Indy, and we're just decimated with injury. And even if you win that game, Jalen breaks his hand. So it's we would have had Jalen in the Eastern Conference Finals anyway.
Correct.
So, there's...
But you went to the second round. Yep. You went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Right now, you can't compare the Jets to the Knicks.
No. I'm just saying I'm comparing the fan base. Yeah. I'm not comparing the teams. They're not even they couldn't be further apart from each
Well,
other.
I think everyone is further apart
Right.
from the
You're
Jets.
talking about, what could be the best team in the East. One of the teams that has, the fourth best odds to win a championship to an 0-7 Jets team that's a laughingstock whose owner can't help but embarrass himself. We haven't announced who the quarterback is going to be, and he takes just a flamethrower to Justin Fields.
Why?
Because he doesn't know.
I am not
Because
defending
he's
Justin
not
Fields
smart.
at all. Like, I think Justin Fields has been bad. But I think everyone knows that. Let the football guys make that decision. Why are you going after? And by the way, and we'll hear from...
Because he's not smart enough to realize by trying to show his support for his head coach, he also takes...
So you don't think he finished that mini press conference or gathering and thought, boy, I just destroyed Justin Fields?
Yeah, like in his mind, it didn't even add up that we haven't announced who's starting yet. Like as far as the last thing we heard from our coach, which we talked about, is he's going to consult with his staff. He's going to pick up the phone and call other coaches that have gone through similar situations because he wants to make a real thoughtful decision. He doesn't want to screw this up. And you got your owner who talks about I give Aaron a hug every day, just because I love him and support him. And how can you win with a quarterback that's that bad? Now, I'd like to just complete a pass.
Ambassador Johnson?
Right. But here's the thing, and it just goes to show you the more ridiculous it is. I don't know how much worse it can get or how much worse it can look, but I don't think Justin Fields is very good to begin with. I don't. Who brought him in?
Right.
That's your GM and the coach you hug every day, right? And secondly, even though he's not very good, when he started 6 games for Pittsburgh last year, what was his record?
4-2.
So somebody's able to make him into a winning quarterback.
Well, but then Mike Tomlin also realized that he could only go so far with him. And even when Russell Wilson...
There's a difference between 0-7, he can't complete a pass, he stinks,
Look at Aaron Rodgers now.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers won 5 games last year. Right now, they're first in the AFC North. So, yeah, it's obviously it's the Jets, but, the most important thing that you just said is it's Muji and it's Aaron Glenn that made the decision to bring in Justin Fields because they thought that would work. So you're going to task this regime with using the first overall pick for a quarterback after their first foray into bringing in their own quarterback was Justin Fields?
Right. I don't know
how you trust that.
How I don't know how you can be, and I don't think anybody is, a Jets fan and have any ounce of hope or optimism or you have to be bereft of all of that.
You can't. And the other problem too is that as good as you think Mendoza is, he's not looked at as one of these guys that can just go into a dysfunctional organization and just make everything better.
Yeah. Correct.
Right.
He's not like at least he's not expected to be this dynamic, change the way an organization plays.
Jackson Dart's doing it right now.
Correct.
So he could, but
you don't expect that.
No, I don't expect that.
You don't look at again, and they're
here's
wrong
the thing,
all the time. You don't look at him as like a generational talent.
But here's the thing though, as much as I disagreed with it, I could understand the owner saying to himself, if I was at all responsible for making Joe Shane and Brian Daboll bring back Daniel Jones, then at the very least, as bad as this thing looks, I should probably give them a chance to get their own quarterback and see what it looks like. That's why I brought him here in the first place. I wanted to fix Daniel Jones.
Right.
Tried. For a minute he did, but it just got hurt. Things just didn't work out. Daniel needed to move on. New York it was enough here in New York. And now, you see what Brian Daboll is capable of doing with Jackson Dart. Now, as far as being a great head coach, that's still to be
time will tell, right?
Be determined. But you told these 2 guys that you hired, this is your quarterback. Fix him. Woody Johnson said, hey, you guys decide. I'm sure there was probably hey, we don't want Aaron Rodgers back. Let's not bring him back because I don't like him. But still, they got to bring him or not.
Go ahead.
They got to bring their own guy in.
Right. It's not like he's crushing a guy who was brought in by this regime
that you hug every day.
And you think he's going to do a great job. So let's take a listen. Here's a little bit of what Woody had to say yesterday. I didn't even know this was going to happen.
No,
when I started to see
no one
this,
did.
And then Mike Sando. We've had Mike Sando when he does his quarterback rankings every year. He's like the nicest, least controversial guy. He said when he saw the clips of Woody Johnson, if he didn't know, he would think it was AI. He was like, why would anybody go out there and just throw people under the bus? Why would anyone do that? What's the gain by doing that?
We've only played 7 games. Even if Tyrod Taylor starts, which he should, you can't go to Justin Fields now.
And he should, yes.
Right. But, is there a real chance that he gets hurt? Yeah, probably. So you're going to have to go back to Justin Fields.
Right. And
you
he just
sign
said
him to
the guy stinks.
You sign him to a 2-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
You guaranteed him $30 million. And he pretty much said he's hands down.
He's awful.
I'd just be happy if he could complete a pass.
Right. I mean, there's nothing worse you could say
No.
about a guy.
No.
I'm happy if he can complete a pass. So here's what it's unbelievable.
I mean, it's like, I'm not even joking. This happened in the bus one time. We were on the bus, and they were asking, I forget who asked it, if we're going to have pregame skate, if it was going to be optional, we'd have a pregame skate. And the coach at the time, he had taken over as the new head coach, the interim head coach. God's on his shoe said, why would we have a pregame skate? Snowy can't save pucks anyway. Said that about Snowy.
Right.
And Snowy, like, not to him, to us, like, not to the media. And Snowy,
And it got back to him.
the level of hate and animosity that Snowy had towards this guy, because that's like the most disrespect.
That's horrible.
Hey, you can't save a puck. I'd sprinkle in one save for me. Sprinkle in just
Well, that's what
complete
you just
one
got
pass.
from the owner of the team. I mean,
7 games in.
And again, you say whatever you want about him. Justin Fields, I think, is a good guy.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
Well, he was handpicked by your coach.
And your GM.
And your GM.
This is who they wanted.
And I heard about how hard it was for Aaron Glenn's defenses to stop him. We couldn't slow him down. So if we couldn't slow him down, and I'm great at my job.
And we're gonna have this running. Yeah, we're gonna run the football like you've never seen before.
Oh,
we're gonna develop this scheme that you're like, we can't
old
stop
school
that.
Larry Allen style.
Yeah, we have no idea. Before we even get to Woody Johnson, Mark Schlereth was on Eisen yesterday. Did you hear what he said?
Stink, no.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, by the way. He was our first, maybe our greatest cold call of all time.
Yeah. Well, I used to do shows with him. Remember, he used to be at ESPN.
You launched many careers.
And I didn't launch his career. I don't take credit for his career. But he used to do the show Sedano and Stink.
Yep.
And my first ever foray into national radio was when Sedano would do other stuff, and I filled in with Stink, and we became friendly. And he is a great guy.
Yeah, he was awesome when we called him.
Like the best guy.
And he's got an immaculate lawn.
Lick my fingers and touch it.
Here's my question, though. How come you don't have a cool, why can't you have a cool nickname like Stink? Something like that.
I don't know.
Like Booger.
Well, is
But
Booger
literally empty my bladder completely on the bench.
Is Booger a good nickname?
No, but I just think it would be catchier than DiPietro and Rothenberg if it was like DiPietro and something.
What do you want it to be?
Stink. DiPietro and Stink. I don't know.
DiPietro and Stink? You want to call me?
No, I'm not going to.
Here's what I do. I don't shower for a week.
No, but that Stinky's already a name. We need something different than that. And it's tough because you're like, can't be, DiPietro and butt cheek guy or DiPietro and swallows a microphone guy.
Right.
Maybe it'll come, I'm just think about
DiPietro
it.
and the swallower. Huh? Maybe I You guys got me so annoyed the other day.
They do say spitting is quitting.
I'm
I've
still
heard that before.
yeah, that's great.
What?
I'm still so annoyed by that the other day.
What, that you ate the microphone?
No, I'm not annoyed by that at all.
I had Rob's son, who looks like he hasn't slept in days. Just this loss has taken everything out of him.
He's a sophomore in high school?
Yeah, like they just had a huge weekend, big championship. I guess he played great. He's blocking shots and dragging himself off the ice. He comes up to me. I see him as he's going into one of his classes. He's like, "Hey, do me a favor." I said, "What? What can I do, Robert?" He goes, "Tell Dave that I'd also like to be in a coma."
See?
I'm like, no one's going into a coma. You're going to be fine.
You say that.
Well, listen, you'll bounce back, okay? You got a chance against the Eagles now. Go in, be competitive. You've seen all these people come out about Jackson Dart.
I know. Did you see what Vic Fangio said?
Well, him? How about I told you already, after the game, Benito went up to him, and then they asked him about it. I got that sound. I was firing off sound.
I got sound for RJ, too.
RJ.
I did so much. Peanut butter and jelly, check.
I don't see any bread.
Well, I don't have it on me.
Where is it?
Don't you worry about it.
You're going to send someone to go get you bread.
You know what? It's not your concern.
RJ, you were right.
He's
going to send
it is not
poor
your
Jefferson.
It is not your concern. Movie list? Boom. Written down in notes.
Top, is that the bottom 5?
That's 25 to 20.
Oh,
One.
yeah.
Yep.
I can see that a little bit.
Look at that. Yeah, I don't want you to see too much. But it's there?
That's there.
That's right. So, and I saw something yesterday. Alex was watching it on TikTok. I said, do me a favor. Send that to me. I want to send it to RJ.
Oh, nice.
And so I got sound as
Get
well.
sound, too.
Mm-hmm.
You really, I think you really turned the corner.
Trying.
You're really participating in the show now. Ever
Paste it
since
over to RJ.
I hate to say this, it is ever since John and RJ told you stunk.
Stop it. Don't inflate John.
I think
RJ
RJ too. I think if we had a timeline of when things changed, I think I would point to that day. When it wasn't, hey, you could be better, it was you flat out stink.
Well, I that's fine. You could tell me. My only thing is tell me before. Tell me as it's happening. Don't wait till 2 days later and be like, you stunk 2 days ago.
RJ's not a big in-game adjuster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's more like get to the locker room, have a couple orange slices, and then just get back up.
A couple of orange slices. Yeah. So can I play the stink or
please?
No. Okay.
No, play the stink.
So here is Mark Schlereth. He said the Jets, not quarterback wise, the Jets on offense don't do one thing well. All right. Ray, let's try that
Is
again.
it not playing? Oh, dear.
It did not. You tell me when I can try it again.
Well-oiled machine we are.
Let me try and play it on my sound.
No. I want to try to play it on my end.
All right, yours is up.
All right.
I don't know.
Jets, Mark Schlereth, stink. Do not do a single thing well on offense. All right, it doesn't work.
All right, I'll play it here.
Okay,
Just
thank
find one thing that you can do well and do that one thing and then build off of that. Find some ancillary things that you can build off that so you can become tangential in your offense, right? This one thing is the root of what we do. And then we've got a few branches here and there that we can be successful with. But as we speak, there is nothing the Jets offense does well.
They don't do anything well. I mean, he was the analyst on the game. You can barely hear him because the audio, of course, went out during the game.
I give him credit for working with Myers, too. Whew. He makes it hard to take notes.
Chris Myers sounds like he just woke up from a 2-year nap.
It's not great. And listen, it's not. I mean, Jets football is not exciting football, but still.
You know, because I've had this a lot over the last couple of years. You know when you hear Chris Myers' voice on your team's game, you're like, oh man,
yeah,
we're that team.
Yeah, we're that team,
right?
Well, I mean, we're got no wins, man. I mean, we're 0-7. We're a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where the win's coming either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless we have one of those, Arizona, Tennessee situations. Where we just have a team melt down.
Yeah, but that's like laughing stock.
I know.
Like Arizona lost a game that you should win every Sunday forever.
I'm aware.
And you don't look at the Titans any differently. They just happen to steal a win somehow.
Well, but just it's the idea of going winless is, come on. And then you're going to bring the coach back? Because clearly you're bringing the coach back.
Obviously.
Like, after listening to Woody, you're bringing him back.
There's no two
Who
ways
else is
about
he going to hug?
Right.
If Aaron's
and he's a big
gone,
hugger.
And he does. It's not the goobly goo. It's the truth. He's going to shoot you straight.
Did he say the goobly goo?
Yeah.
The goobly goo?
Oh, he does.
All right, let's take a listen to some Woody Johnson. Ray, I can't play it here, so if you could play it. He believes wholeheartedly in Aaron Glenn.
I do. I think I do believe in Aaron. I've known Aaron since 1996. I was a fan. I've always been a fan of him. I see the way he handles the room. If I were a player, I would respond to him because he's the real deal. He's no BS. There's no second agendas. What you're hearing is the truth. And a lot of times players don't get the truth. They get a lot of gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook, yeah.
Gobbledygook.
There you go.
The players get. He's been a fan for a long time.
Right, long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say. Like, you
Which
can make
doesn't
fun
mean,
of it, but it's not funny.
Like, even if you're a fan of somebody. Like, I mean, I was a huge fan of, Wayne Gretzky growing up. Was Wayne Gretzky a good coach? No. Wayne Gretzky wasn't a good coach.
No.
So, like, you could be a fan of the person, be a fan, like, as a person, as a player, like, it's just, I mean, what you've seen so far in 7 games is a guy that looks a little overwhelmed. And I don't know if that gets better or not. I don't think it helps that he has, Justin Fields as his quarterback and a rookie offensive coordinator that looks like he wants to call games like he's still in Detroit with Jared Goff.
I'm just wondering what Woody sees in Aaron Glenn that makes him believe.
Well, what he sees is probably what he saw when he was a player. Like, in what he hears, like when he sits down with him, you got a guy that, I'm sure says all the right things. He's not afraid to tell you, to tell you the truth, like, which is, what he just talked about.
Okay.
And he thinks that someone like that could come in and change the culture. But right now, I mean, that doesn't seem to be the case because it looks like it's getting worse, not better.
It is getting worse. I mean, the offense is think about what the offense was in game 1. And I know the Steelers' defense isn't great by any stretch, but you put up 30 points in game 1.
Right.
You can barely move the football now.
No, I gave you the numbers yesterday. I mean, you have, the last 6 games, you haven't scored a touchdown in the first half.
Right. And when was the last time you scored a meaningful touchdown? Not a touchdown that cut it from like 31 to 10 to 31 to 17.
No, it's been garbage. It's been garbage time.
A meaningful touchdown.
No, it hasn't. They scored 1 touchdown in 3 quarters.
3 quarters? No.
No, in the first 3 quarters.
First 3 quarters of the entire season.
Right, in the last 6 games. They have none in the first half and 1 in the third quarters. They've won, so that's in the last 6 games. In the first 3 quarters of these games, they have 1 touchdown.
Right, and you haven't scored a touchdown in the last 2 full games.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how it gets worse, except it did get worse because now we have to play this. So it's like it's the Jets just can't. They always find more creative ways to make
amazing.
it worse.
Whenever you think you're at the depth, the bottom, they find a way to dig more, and you're like, oh no, there is more.
Like as dysfunctional right now as Miami is, they're a freaking mess, right? Still, I mean, they did beat us. like at the very least, their owner probably recognizes what the conversation around their team is, and is like, you know what, I'm not going to do what everyone expects me to do, which is just Mike McDaniel gone. I'm gonna
Right, and be quiet about it.
right because it doesn't what is that going to change for me right now? We're 1-6. I'm going to fire him. Right, we're going to change, but
right.
I don't like. Let's
but
not make this,
we don't have to draw attention to it.
Right, we don't need to make a
just do it.
spectacle out of this thing.
Right, we'll just do it. Yeah, it really is unbelievable. So there's more Woody Johnson to get to. Want to hear from you guys as well. Like, I feel. Did you hear this kid?
Yeah, we're going to play that on Thursday, actually. Yeah, I also sent RJ that.
No, RJ, I talked to him before the show. I wasn't napping before the show.
Oh, he wants that today.
It's picked up too much steam.
RJ said
Too much steam? Last he said we'll say that for Thursday, but.
Right. I know RJ even said to me before the show, he says,
gotta use it.
It can't wait.
Yeah.
It can't wait anymore.
I think that's how a lot of people feel. I mean, I'm one of those
trapped.
people. I wasn't born into it. I chose it. It's even worse.
That's even worse.
Way worse. I signed up for this. I can't get off.
The fact that you had every team to choose from and chose that.
Well, I was definitely going to choose a New York team, but this is Pennington's fault. If Pennington was a bad guy, there's a chance I'm a Giants fan.
Right. But he's such a great guy. You went over towards the Jets, and now you can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we do, like they do at these department stores, like a one-day sale.
Yeah.
Maybe we do RJ, maybe we do like a half hour where we allow people to get out. You think we could do that? Like we open up the phone lines. If you want out, this half hour only, you can get out.
Right, but here's the thing, though. Even if I got out, I'm not picking another team. Like now I'm a football fan. I'm an NFL fan that is focused solely on his fantasy team.
So you wouldn't root for another team?
No.
You couldn't do that?
Couldn't.
Will we open the portal for half an hour? Let people get out? No?
No. I feel bad for my kids.
Well,
Suck my kids
why
into
would
this.
why would you do this to your kids?
It seemed like the right thing to do.
Well, can't you get
like,
them
hey,
out now?
let's have some family fun watching the Jets. Rocco's running around in his Jets helmet.
How big of fans are they? Like, is it too late?
Is it too late?
I mean, Rocco's how old? 5?
He's 5. I don't know if it's too late, but I would have. How do I look myself in the mirror if all of a sudden now I let them change?
But think about what you're leading them to.
Yeah, well, I mean, look what you led Alex into. You know what? I mean, it hasn't been great.
No, it hasn't been
right,
great.
So they'll suffer with me. And then on the off chance we just get lucky and somehow win a championship, then we'll all get to celebrate. Or make the playoffs.
I will make the playoffs, but just win a game.
Complete a pass.
Right.
That's all Woody wants.
Let's start at the lowest of the low. You know what would help Woody Johnson right now?
What?
A good shower.
Oh, that's
because
the stink.
Get the stink off, right? So I can tell this is to Woody and everyone else out there right now. Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids, Alex's, in fact, bathtub, into a shower.
Let me ask you a question quickly before you. Do you think that once you tease the read? No, I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Once you
it
tease,
really feels like it.
Like I think we've established that you're Dave Rothenberg.
Yeah.
Once we tease that we're going to get into the Bathfitter, do you think you have to say, hey, Dave Rothenberg here? Or do you think we can edit that portion of the read?
That's what it says. I read what it says.
I don't think you need to. Is what I'm
well,
saying.
no.
RJ, do you think it'd be a smoother transition as we do this new live?
Speaking of smooth transition, RJ, have you ever heard anything like that? Someone literally halfway through a read and they get interrupted.
It wasn't halfway. RJ, do you think we have to say
halfway through the read?
Hi, Dave Rothenberg here for Bathfitter.
I want to reestablish my dominance. That's what I want to reestablish who I am.
This is like we're coach, like you talked about me making halftime adjustments. We're stopping the play mid game.
Yes,
the coach is out there.
No.
It's a controlled scrimmage.
You know what it's like? Do you know like youth sports?
Yeah, that's what this is.
When the coach is on the field, and they're in the middle of the play. It's like no, guys, you don't go there. You don't do this. I was in the middle of the read. Could you imagine Pat O'Keefe tonight? And he's like, so this is what Sloman's. They're a great company. Get involved. Blah blah. And then Monica's like, so no, you're screwing this whole thing up. That's not how you do it. Here's the thing.
You said you wanted to be coached.
Not in the middle of the read.
You said you want to be coached. I'm coaching you right now.
RJ, I want you to work as judge and jury. Who's at fault here?
I mean, it's probably not the time for coaching. You're Sean Payton. You're not even Sean Payton after the play. You're in the huddle right now. You're in the huddle relaying the play to the team.
Yeah, right. It's like a control. This is like when
who's at fault?
This is like when you look over at Lane Kiffin on the sideline and I tell you what to do.
Or is it him for interrupting me midway through? Please tell me he has reads today.
He does.
Oh, God, I can't wait for them. What time are those babies?
8:25.
Oh, great.
RJ, tell me I'm not wrong, though. It sounds ridiculous when he reestablishes that I'm Dave Rothenberg.
I have to reestablish my dominance.
No.
I think he's wrong, Rick, but I also don't think you need to reestablish your dominance.
Thank you. So I'm also right.
No, you could be right at a different time. not
But I don't
right
want-
in the midst of my read.
Right, but I want this read to be good. And
Well,
you-
that's already done.
You were bludgeoning.
That can't.
Well, I have some bad
Oh,
news.
reset. We're resetting it.
That
I
can't
have some
happen.
bad news then.
We're resetting it.
All right. Let me start again.
Yeah, please.
And by the way, Bathford has never gotten better publicity than this.
Oh, do you think I'm an idiot?
Nah. I want to talk to you. Me being who I am,
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you
That's
about
Dave
my,
Rothenberg, everybody.
yeah, about my dear friends
Yes.
at Bathfitter. All right. So they converted Alex's bathtub to a shower. Interrupt at any point you'd like. They did an unbelievable job. Offer all types of custom bath renovations, including my favorite, our favorite as a family, the unique PermaFit solution.
Oh.
What is that? It's a watertight fit. So one day, in, out, done, no demo, no mess, lower cost than a standard replacement with a lifetime. That's forever guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until when? April of 27. There'll be no baseball at that point. April of 27. So you can luxuriate by taking a bath in your beautiful new bath or shower with no baseball. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter. How was that?
That was nice.
That was nice?
It does feel like it is important, though. Like your favorite part is that it's sealed tight.
Yeah.
That should be, I would hope that your shower is.
Well, you say that, but
Get
that's
some of
not
these hack showers.
It's not always like
Yeah.
that. No, they do
I need
a
one
great
of these.
job.
I think I need one of these.
Yeah, you want me to make a call?
I think call your friends.
Well, what happens if
Because I'd also like to say, hi, this is Rick DiPietro.
That's my concern.
My good friends at Bathfitter.
That's my concern.
Because I also have a beautiful bath.
But I don't want you stealing my bath fitter.
No, I don't think it's
Because I know what
stealing.
you'll do. You'll hone in. Yes. You'll
We'll tag
laser
team it.
focus. You'll hone in on my bath fitter reads.
We can
All of a
tag
sudden-
team it.
I'm not splitting endorsement money. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, but I shouldn't. I split my endorsement money
You choose to.
on our little
I
extravaganza.
don't choose to.
You're a bad teammate.
Maybe.
I don't. Listen, I don't feel bad
I
at
don't
all.
need to go to that thing with you.
I don't feel bad at all that I interrupted your read. I'll do it again.
I bet you. I'm sure.
I'm going to.
I'm sure you will.
I'll do it again.
I've never had more confidence in anything that you will interrupt me numerous times before the day is out. Can we break now?
Please.
All right, let's do that. 800-919-3776. We'll hear more from Woody Johnson, and we'll see if I can play it on this side of the glass. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
An ad by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys. And behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win, can change lives. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works, with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
Bet 365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Quiet down, here she comes. Surprise!
says your accountant just emailed to say your quarterly taxes are way higher than you were expecting.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Also, your favorite employee is leaving. They're going to pursue their dream of being a veterinarian.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, Affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So how does it feel that I have the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches ready for the 8:30? Is that when you'd like
There's
them?
no bread.
Mm-hmm.
There's no peanut butter.
Okay.
And there's no jelly.
8:30?
Yep.
Is that when you would like to partake?
Well, it's going to depend on if Jefferson's free to run across the street to get you the bread.
I will not ask Jefferson one thing. He didn't even know about it.
Well, you have somebody in line. It's probably Bauer, maybe when Bauer sends a Starbucks
Don't worry
text.
about what my plan is.
Well, no, but this is not part of the deal.
What do you mean?
The arrangement was that you bring in the
RJ,
stuff.
what was the arrangement was you guys wanted me to make you peanut butter and jelly in the 8 o'clock hour. Is that not accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay. So there you go. You will have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches made for you. And Jefferson told me he wants one.
Did we actually ask for that?
No, we did not.
I told you I make a great peanut butter and jelly and told you I would make you all peanut butter and jelly today.
Well, here's the thing about Jefferson. Of course he would like a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich because he showed me his breakfast in the refrigerator when I was looking for your stuff, and it was Reese's peanut butter cups.
That's nice.
That's his breakfast.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Wouldn't say it's
Reese's
greatest
peanut butter
breakfast.
cups, delicious.
Well, you understand that RJ.
So do you not want a peanut butter and jelly today? Is that what you're not saying?
No. I don't. It's not that I don't want a peanut butter and jelly. It's I think RJ and I fully expected that there was no chance that you bring the stuff in. You would order out.
Okay.
That's what would happen.
So a couple things. A, what's wrong with that? B, you have no confirmation that that's
Well,
true.
that's- unless
C,
you have it in
you
your
even
pocket.
said make sure you bring in the movie list. That's top priority.
That's true.
Over the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Can you confirm movie
I
list
can confirm.
ready to go?
Movie list is ready to go.
When do you guys want that?
Whenever you'd like.
No, I don't
It's
know.
up to RJ.
RJ, when do you want the movie list?
I would say either 8:45 or 9:30. You choose. My only concern with 8:45 is we're coming off Ian Begley. Might want to react to that.
9:30 would be nice though.
Maybe
9:30 is
9:30.
nice.
Yeah, that's
okay.
nice.
9:30. You will get.
Let's have John
the
here
movie
too,
list.
because I'm sure John will have all sorts of critiques about
Now,
it.
but here's the thing with my movie list, and it needs to be understood.
Yep.
I'm not a Star Wars fan.
That's fine.
I'm not
that's fine.
I'm not a fan of
it's
that.
your list.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know people can be like, how do you not have Empire Strikes Back?
No.
That's not for me. This is
Well,
my list of my 25
But
top
this
movies
is
of
why,
all time.
This is why people like to do lists though, because it creates conversation.
I'm not a sci-fi guy at all.
Criticism.
I'm just not.
Okay. That's
so
fine.
I'm not going to put like Halloween on there. Like none of these like slasher movies. That's not my thing.
Okay.
Like even like the Key and Peele one they did. Like that's not for me.
Okay. Yeah,
So
listen, it's your taste.
Okay.
It's your list.
So then really, well, I think you like it though. I think that these are movies that you're going to hear. You're going to be like, oh, that's
right.
a good
I think
movie.
it's a better way to get to know you. What's Dave's movie taste?
I guess in the YouTube chat, you can watch us on YouTube. Jefferson.
Yeah, you don't do a good job of promoting that.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to be better.
Yeah. Maybe say like, hey, it's me, Dave Rothenberg. Watch us on YouTube.
Watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, but people need to have it reestablished. You want to reestablish, hey, this is who it is. How about if you just tuning in and you listen to the first 20 minutes and you heard Dave Rothenberg, you think that's who it is, but then you get to the read, I reestablish who I am. I'm Dave Rothenberg.
Dave Rothenberg.
That's
yep.
right. So I can't really read some of these that he wrote.
They're nasty?
No,
Dirty?
I don't mean I actually can't read them. Like, I'll let you try.
Let me see.
No, let me read some of them, and then I'll let you try to figure out what this one says. DiPietro and Mr. Cheeks.
I don't hate it.
DiPietro and Stinky.
No, Stink is already taken.
And I'm not Stinky, so I don't. The next one I can't read, so I'll let you look at that. Nipple Pants. Pickle Rick and Dirk Diggler.
I don't know why it'd be Pickle Rick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Humpty and Dumpty.
Yeah, we've had that try.
DiPietro and the Giants.
Humpty and Frumpty, I think we're going to go with.
The problem is, I'm too great.
You're too good.
That's the problem. Humpty and Stumpty.
That's not bad. See, that makes sense.
Humpty and Stumpty.
Today is a stump day.
I'm going to circle the one that I cannot read.
Today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Humpty and Stumpty's not bad.
Humpty and Stumpty? Yeah.
Cheeks and...
yeah, that's where I struggled now.
I think you spelled barrel wrong. Is that barrel, potentially?
Cheeks and Barrel?
Cheeks and Barrel.
What does that mean?
It looks like B-A-R-E-L.
Well, what is it? But even if it was Cheeks and Barrel,
is that like a Crate and Barrel reference?
Like Crate and Barrel? Cheeks and Barrel?
Well, that's terrible.
Clearly, I mean, didn't spell well. It's obvious.
I think that kind of goes without saying.
That seems obvious.
So let's hear some more Woody Johnson. We'll get to your calls, 800-919-3776. Now, I don't know why he felt it necessary to take shots at Justin Fields, but here you go.
And special teams are doing better. Defense is pretty good. And if we can just complete a pass, it would look good. We got to complete some passes. You got to convince them that you can do something. Otherwise, it's hard to have a game that you can win.
I mean, it's not like
So this is
Tyrod
the new
Taylor
thing, though.
went in there
Right,
and
so I
lit
wonder-
the world on fire.
Right, I wonder, hugs him every day. So if you're hugging Aaron Glenn every day, I'm sure there's a conversation. I would imagine. It's not like just, hey, here's a hug, see you later. It's like, I wonder if the excuse now to Woody Johnson is, the reason why I look so bad is, and the reason why we can't run it is because we can't throw it. Well, you knew he couldn't throw it.
Right.
But
This
you
has
told
been
us
the
that
knock on this guy since he came into the NFL.
But you told us it would be fine and you would just run it.
Right.
Right? Like, I mean, we could tell you we're going to run it and we'll still run it. Offensive line was going to be good. Justin Fields can run. Breece Hall, we're not even just one.
And by the way, the defense has been better the last couple weeks. Not like the defense was good.
No, it wasn't.
For the first 5 games of the season.
No, the last couple they've been good, but he scored 6 points against Carolina.
It's you know what? It's never a dull time to be a Jets fan.
Never.
It's always
But it's
something.
always embarrassment, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always embarrassment.
It can't just be painful. It has to be painful.
Right. It's bad.
And
Like it's bad enough to lose games,
Yeah.
and to not be able to move the football, and to like have people show up with bags on their heads. Now you have to have the owner come out and say stuff like this.
Right. It's like when you're going up to get your diploma at graduation and you kind of like you trip a little bit. That's
Right.
embarrassing. But if you're a Jets fan, you trip and then your pants fall down.
And then you vomit all over
And it
yourself.
just so happens I'm not wearing underwear that day. So now my schwanz is hanging out.
Oh, really?
And it's probably cold, and I got a little shriveled up.
Oh, like Seinfeld.
Yeah, and it's like, now what do I do?
So you go from, well, why would you not wear underwear?
Sometimes you just don't feel like wearing underwear. I'm just saying, maybe that day is just.
There's days that you just like.
I'll go commando.
Ray, do you ever not wear underwear?
Doesn't happen often. Can't say that it does.
RJ, do you ever go through a day and not wear underwear?
Could see how it would feel restricting, though.
No.
No. You're different.
Try it.
No.
So it's a great feeling.
I don't want to try.
Just let it free up.
No.
Free it up.
No.
Let those boys hang out a little bit.
No.
It's a suggestion you might like it.
I'm telling you, I don't think I would.
Release your inner Tom Petty.
Yeah, right. Free balling.
Tom
Petty wrote a song
can't
about
leave
it.
it be.
No,
Why?
he can't. He can't.
Great song.
We knew it. We were there. We appreciated the dig, and then you had to go across the line.
A double dig.
What time's his read? 8:30?
8:25.
Oh, I can't.
I was at a volleyball game yesterday. Playoff volleyball game.
Oh, and big win? No,
I don't think so. I didn't stay till the end, but
you didn't
was
stay
lucky.
till the end.
I didn't have time. I had baseball practice.
By the way, it must have poured last night.
It poured.
I drove in
Yes.
the roads were flooded.
I was trying to get on the highway over by Searingtown, big giant lake. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I think I had to drive all the way over around the left. Better not get a ticket.
Why would you get
one
a
of
ticket?
those photos?
No, I don't think
Better
so.
not.
I just was about to go to Iron Staten Island. Now he's gone.
He'll be back.
I'm sure he will. Celebrate the return of Knicks basketball with Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg today from Stout, NYC, across from Madison Square Garden. Before the Knicks home opener against the Cavaliers, the guys will be broadcasting live starting at 3 o'clock with special guest appearances by Monica McNutt and Pat O'Keefe. Brought to you by Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Ready to let the good times cruise? Then you need Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea, made with real iced tea, real vodka, and no bubbles. It's one wildly refreshing drink. So let's take a break. Come back. I have another Bath Fitter read to do in content. I won't even say who I am. You're not going to know. You will have no idea. More Woody, and we'll get to your calls next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Not sure who to bet this weekend? Well, The Wiz has you covered. Tune into the Fine Line Saturday at 8 a.m. Alabama, BYU, and Ole Miss all face big tests on the road. Who's going down? In the NFL, it's Dallas at Denver, and Green Bay travels to Pittsburgh. The Wiz talks soccer, hockey, and yes, the NBA is back. Follow The Wiz on Instagram at Joe Wiz Sports. It's the best bet in town. The Fine Line with The Wiz Saturday at 8 a.m. Be ready to win.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered.
Now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's CARS with a K to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. KARS, Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. One free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Introducing your new Dell PC with the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot. Like organizing your holiday shopping and searching for great holiday deals and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, plus planning the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC with all-day battery life to help you get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours today at Dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See Dell.com for details.
Knicks fans, opening night is tonight. Join ESPN New York's Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from 3 to 6:30 p.m. from Stout on West 33rd between 6th and 7th. Steps from the Garden. Get ready for the start of Knicks basketball.
Runs it off the dribble. He got it and one.
Special guests include Monica McNutt, Pat O'Keefe, and more. We'll see you at Stout on West 33rd. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from the Knicks home opener. Brought to you by Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's get to some of the calls on the Jets and Woody Johnson, then we'll morph into the Knicks. Louis Riddick at 7 o'clock, Ian Begley 8:30, and
nice.
the movie list at 9:30.
And we got Stump today.
This morning. Oh, yeah, that's right. Stump at right around 8 o'clock. There's a lot going on.
It's the best part of the day.
Ira, Staten Island. He was there, then he was gone, now he's back, and here he is. Good morning, Ira. How are you?
Hey, good morning, my friends. So, listen, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I try not to hurt people's feelings, be critical, at least personal stuff. But two things, and I want to talk about Glenn also. With Woody Johnson, God bless the guy. He tries. But you can't come out and publicly say and criticize your quarterback that you just gave $30-40 million to. And everybody knows, everybody sees the picture and the handwriting on the wall. You want to say that internally, that's fine. But you can't do that, and that's not going to sit well. Justin is very well respected in that locker room, and that's not going to sit well that the owner tore him down in public. The teammates are not going to like that. But the bigger picture yesterday is that my concerns with Aaron Glenn even get worse. Once again, it's the same type of situation. If he wants to go to Parcells, Tony Dungy, whoever he talks to for advice, I get it. But you can't come out and say publicly, well, I got to kind of talk to the people I talk to before I come to a decision. That's like admitting you don't know what you're doing and you're way in over your head.
I don't understand what.
None of it's good.
What was the point of doing it? That'd be like my question.
Well, the point was because he's heard the noise surrounding the head coach not knowing what he's doing, and any coach with this kind of quarterback play couldn't have success. Well, problem is that this wasn't like you just gave him this was your quarterback that you gave him, said make it work, and it doesn't because the kid can't complete a pass. It's this regime handpicked Justin Fields and guaranteed him $30 million. And this is not the first time that we've heard Woody being critical of quarterbacks. Did it to in the locker room while Mike White was in the shower. This guy stinks. He says rating, and I guarantee you first thing.
No way.
But I'm telling you, the first thing that every Jets fan thinks is
Madden rating.
Madden rating.
Yes.
Like, there's no way he means passer rating or QBR. He means Madden rating.
Doug in Rivervale. And you can tell. Jets fans, this is enough now. Like it's embarrassing up to a point. Now you're horrified by the way this is working out.
Because I think we all know where it starts. And that's not going to change. So this just really hammers it home. That this guy doesn't know what he's doing. It starts with him, and there's nothing we can do about it. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, how many times we've been doing this for how long, me and you? And it's we'll take
long time, years.
And we got to a point finally where it's like, guys, stop complaining about the owner. It's not gonna. He's not selling the team.
Yeah, but what are you supposed to do?
It's not going to change.
But what are you supposed to do?
There's nothing you can do.
So you just sit here and take it? That is the worst thing.
Right, it is the worst thing. But I mean, and he said it. I mean, we got another piece of sound just about how, it's football fans, just fans in general, just are resilient and root for who they root for. And thank God they do, because if it wasn't kind of in the fabric of being a fan to stick with your team through thick and thin and just punish yourself, how many people would still be Jets fans? Nobody.
No. You'd up and you'd leave.
They'd be empty.
You want to hear from the kid? I was just going to take Doug in Rivervale. Now he hung up.
Come on, Doug.
I mean, I even said I'm going to get to Doug in Rivervale.
It's the second time now. What's happening?
I don't know.
Maybe he had something going on.
You want to hear this poor kid?
I heard it.
You want to hear it again? Ray, have you heard the poor kid?
Oh, yeah.
So this is at the Jets game on Sunday. And I guess DeAndre Mack.
This is probably on the way out.
On the way out? I have no
This
idea.
was definitely on the way out.
It should be on the way out.
This was definitely on the way out.
And this poor kid, 14?
Probably.
Something in that range, was asked about being a Jets fan. And here's this is a genuine reaction. Here he is.
Cinnamon, get your thoughts on the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm always a Jets fan, but I hate this team.
He doesn't want it.
Oh, who wants it now?
I was born into this.
Right. I mean, this is, and Woody's not wrong when he says it. Like, he is so lucky that a kid like this will not change teams. And this kid will be a Jets fan for the rest of his life.
Right,
and he'll just grin and bear it, and he'll suck it up.
But nothing is ever going to change.
Right.
Unless I don't think anything will ever change anyway. Woody Johnson clearly is not competent and capable of owning a football team.
He is the consistent. He is the constant.
Right. Yep. I mean, you haven't made the playoffs since 2010.
Right.
What is the one thing that remained since 2010?
Woody.
It's not the coach.
Nope.
It's not the quarterback. It's not the defensive coordinator. It's not the offensive coordinator. It's not the GM. You've been through all of those guys. Clearly, Woody Johnson is not capable of hiring the right people, getting out of the way, and letting them do their job. Obviously, he can't.
Obviously. Well, I mean, look what he did last year. Right? Look what that decision did. Like, it wasn't, I mean, you can blame Aaron if you want. I mean, as far as I know from the people I talked to, it wasn't Aaron that wanted Robert Saleh fired. And Woody goes in there and he just blows it up. And then you saw what happened. Defense was shot. His season was over.
They quit.
Yeah.
It
had the opposite effect of what he was trying to do.
Let's go to D in Queens. He's beside himself as well. Good morning, D. How are you?
I'm not beside myself. I find this hilarious at this point. Yo, I want them to cut Justin Fields. Cut him. I wouldn't. Honestly, if they give the mic in his face, he's like, "Listen, if the owner feels that way, cut me."
So the owner loves the coach, right? D, the owner loves the coach. Would you stop laughing for a second? The owner loves the coach, correct? So one week ago, the coach said that no, he's going to start him. Why would you even think about that? That's embarrassing. Now half a bad game, and you want to cut him? I mean, how does that fly?
No, I'm talking about for Justin Fields' sake. Just get this
for
is
him.
Yes, this is a disaster.
Right.
Cut him, let him go back to Pittsburgh, let Aaron Rodgers tutor him, and then boom, let him come back and score 40 on the Jets. Like, enough. Cut him. Get him out of here for his own sake.
Yeah, where's he going, though?
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be teams lined up for
Where's
Justin
he going,
Fields
though?
to be their quarterback.
I mean, that's the problem. Where's he going?
No, he's going nowhere. He's not good. But the problem is,
especially with Tanner Engstrand, he's not good.
I mean, you have a quarterback who's not very good, an offensive coordinator who appears he's not very good, a head coach who appears right now he's not very good, and a GM who also appears not very good.
Here's what I don't understand, though. We spent all this time. All I heard during the entire offseason, through training camp, when he looked awful, and there was videos put together of how bad Justin Fields was throwing the football. Like there was the one, it looked like a little bubble screen to Garrett that he can't
throw the ball.
Right, but it's like, don't worry, you haven't seen anything yet. It's all vanilla. We got this whole plan.
Right.
This offense is going to be completely built around what Justin Fields does well.
Mm-hmm.
And now you watch it. And
which they don't do at all.
Right. He ran the ball 4 times against Carolina.
Right. He is a great athlete. He is great at tucking and running, and you don't even have him doing that.
Nope. No, and they just flashed his numbers on TV, and it's like it's 31st, 30th. I mean, it's just he's just not good.
No.
So
which again, you haven't invested that much that not keeping him moving forward is that big a deal.
But again, it's not necessarily about this season. This season is over. I think we're all at the point now where let's lose as many games as possible and have the first overall pick. The problem with that is that this GM and this coach handpicked Justin Fields and told us that it would work. Not only does it work, it doesn't look like it's a real NFL team.
It's because it's not.
And now I got my owner talking about, hey, if we could just complete a pass, it would look good. Really? Like that's what you want to say about the guy you just guaranteed $30 million to?
It's embarrassing. I mean, this whole thing is, and the Jets typically are some level of embarrassment, but not like this. They are now.
I mean, look at this. How did you expect it to change? This is 37 quarterbacks. He's like, hey, I'm going to rewind that. Do talk.
Okay, so here is Woody Johnson on being a Jets fan.
My kids were all Jets fans. I say, why? We're just fans. Faith, I guess it comes down to, or something. But it's really an absolute phenomenon, and it happens in sports, and it happens in other things, but particularly happens in sports. When you get this allegiance to a team, it sticks with you. It sticks with me, but it sticks with them. And I'm thankful we have fans like this. So I think they're the most important ingredient by far.
You're torturing these people. I mean, you just sat there and told us that they are so loyal and faithful and they bleed green, and you have ruined the franchise.
Right. You're really testing it. Look at that. That's career.
Yeah, well, you got to read it because people can't see it.
Well, no, I'm just saying, just like for you, just like digest that quickly before I say it.
So, all right. Yeah, no,
this is his career.
He's bad.
Right, 37 qualified quarterbacks. This is the guy that you chose to go to after last year, 4-2.
Right.
Russell Wilson looked horrendous down the stretch. They couldn't score more than 15 points, I don't think, in the last 5 games. And not once did you think about going back to Justin Fields.
Because he's not good.
Right. So 37 qualified quarterbacks. This is his career. He ranks 35th in win-loss. He's 14-36, 34th in completion percentage, 35th in sacks, and 33rd in total QBR. And this was your choice.
Awful. That's awful.
And this was your choice.
Yeah. He's 14-36. 14-36. And you the coach that you hug and you love, And the GM, who apparently you're very fond of, this is their decision.
And that's with 4 wins in Pittsburgh.
Right.
So,
and again, he's never been good. No. But on Chicago, he wasn't this bad.
No, he was
and
not
on
this
Pittsburgh, he was not this bad. The Jets somehow have managed to make him into the worst version of himself.
Right. Which, if you're a Jets fan now, thinking about what's in our best interest moving forward is, do we think that if we do have the first overall pick, and whoever it is, if it's Mendoza, if it's Moore, if it's Ty, whoever it is that this will be the time? Like, this will be the time that it works?
I don't know why you would think that.
With this coaching staff?
I don't have – I think you do. I don't have a huge issue moving on from Aaron Rodgers. I don't. But this was not the answer.
No, it wasn't. But it just, like, you had a guy that wanted to come back. Now, I know that financially, if you brought him back, what it would have meant. By the way, financially, what it means, too, moving forward here is if you do part ways with Justin Fields, this doesn't work out, the amount of dead money you're going to have on your cap next year.
Yeah, that's right.
For him and Aaron, I think is like $57 million.
Great.
So, I mean, just it starts up top. And when you bring in, again, like you did last time, you bring in a rookie head coach that was a defensive coordinator, and you bring in a rookie offensive coordinator, and you bring in a quarterback that can't really throw the football, and put him on a team with one wide receiver and a running back, and just expect it to work.
It's supposed to be a good offensive line.
Hey, he'll find his game like this. Well, that would be if you actually used him the right way.
Correct. That's
right. He's not going to sit back there and pick you apart from the pocket.
It's awful, and it's embarrassing. On top of all of it, the only way I can see them getting out of this thing is if somehow you just land on the quarterback. You hit on the quarterback, and the quarterback does not need, like, he's just going to be great.
Right, but do you think that Tanner Engstrand is going to be able to develop the quarterback?
Probably not.
No.
The quarterback's going to have to be that good on his own.
Is there anyone in college right now you think that's that good on their own?
Not that I look at and identify, no.
Right, I mean, Is there a Joe Burrow in this draft?
No. But again, the only thing I will say is at this point of his senior season in college, you didn't look at Joe Burrow and say that identified him as a star.
Yeah, but here's the other thing, though, I would ask is, and now maybe you didn't like Jackson Dart. So, I mean, that's, you went with Membu. Maybe you didn't like Jackson Dart. There wasn't one quarterback you liked in this draft? Just in case this happened? Like, in case Justin Fields didn't figure it out?
And you know how differently you'd feel right now if Shedeur Sanders was starting on Sunday?
Right, but, I mean, people will bring up that he's a distraction, and we just got rid of Aaron Rodgers because it was about the 53, not 52-1.
Right.
Like that whole thing. Didn't have to be Shedeur Sanders. Just like a quarterback. And my only thought was that there was a potential for this to happen, and they didn't want to have to deal with people screaming to see the kid that you just drafted.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree. All right, we have Louis Riddick, so let me get to this. You know me. You know who I am.
That's Dave Rothenberg, everybody.
No, I'm not going to announce that.
I'll announce it.
I want to tell you about my
Loud
friends.
And proud.
These are great people at Bath Fitter. They're great people. They're a great company. All right. So they converted Alex's bathtub to a shower. It was incredible. A wonderfully kind gentleman comes into the home, and he puts in the unique PermaFit solution. It's a watertight fit. Don't sleep on that. Very important. 1 day in, out, clean, easy, no demo, no mess, and lower cost than a standard replacement. And how long is the guarantee? Forever. So right now, here's what I don't suggest, I demand. No money down, no payments, no interest until April of 2027. So you start designing your bed today like we did, and you do that by going to bathfitter.com because there's only one bath fitter. Is that better? That work? Thank you for that. All right, let's break. Our GM, Louis Riddick, joins us. We'll get his take on the Giants collapse, the Jets and Woody Johnson, Jackson Dart, Justin Fields, all of it. It's DNR with you on ESPN New York.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code Amber and Ian. That's promo code Amber and Ian. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass plus $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467 888-7369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Bring her in. It's Debbie Duhame.
Good morning, and here we go with DiPietro and Rothenberg. Guys, let's go out to the Cross Bronx westbound, moving really slowly into White Plains Road. It's an accident in the right lane. Delays back onto the New England Thruway by Country Club Road. Watch for delays on the Garden State Parkway north of 137 in Cranford. It's an accident. And watch for some stop-and-go traffic, LIE westbound at Minetto Hill Road with a crash being cleared. Traffic sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. Alternate side in effect. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
880 ESPN, WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
You know so much about who you are. But do you know what makes your body your body? With over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help you know the truth. Because you know you're made of grit, wit, and a good heart. But just how healthy is that heart? You know you're made up of all the places you've called home. You know you're made of your mom's sarcasm. And now you can find out if you have her thyroid too. You know you're made of college all-nighters and 30s early-nighters, but those still don't explain your sleep issues. You know that you're made up of good meals with even better conversation. But are you actually absorbing those nutrients? A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new Parlay Zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to an emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this.
Yeah, and there's a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You haven't made the playoffs since 2010.
Right.
What is the one thing that remains since 2010?
Woody.
I just think defense, special teams are doing better. If we can just complete a pass, it would look good.
It's not the coach.
No.
It's not the quarterback. It's not the GM. You've been through all of those guys. Clearly, Woody Johnson is not capable of hiring the right people, getting out of the way, and letting them do their job. Obviously, he can't.
It's hard when you have a quarterback with a rating that he got. Something just is not jiving. But if you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you're going to see similar results across the league.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I hate this team. I was born into this. I'm always a Jets fan, but I hate this team.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Time for the Riddick Report, brought to you by Sloman's. Let's bring him in. Our resident GM always brings the energy, the great Louis Riddick. Louis, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys this morning?
We're great. We're a little befuddled why Woody Johnson would take the microphone and make statements like he did yesterday. Do you have any understanding of why he would do that?
No, look, I think this season just has not. It's been one of those where I think there's a lot of things that you're probably sitting there going, look, we don't quite understand what a lot of things that are happening this season so far with the Jets. I'll tell you what, I personally, I'm shocked, especially considering I know a couple weeks ago I was talking about, how I felt like the season may go for this football team and how I thought maybe it was trending in the right direction when we, we're down in Miami and we got to meet with this team, that things to me felt a little bit more optimistic than what they have borne out. I think right now everybody's searching for answers, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know why owners do what they do, why they decide to make comments that they make. We've seen it, out of a couple other owners in the NFL too. But it's just, I think this is a tough situation for everyone. And I'm not trying to make excuses for anybody as far as what they say and what they don't say. But I'll have to say I'm shocked right now. I'm shocked with this football team right now.
So, Louis, they haven't announced whether or not they're going to go to Tyrod Taylor, but I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I should just kind of take the cues from the owner and think that Tyrod Taylor is probably going to start this weekend. Then,
I mean, I would think so. I mean, obviously, he referenced the fact that that's a coach's decision. I mean, it's always interesting when owners do that. But when you're looking at a football team that's 0-7 and offensively has looked just so inept, especially over the past couple of weeks. I mean, obviously they're going to weigh in on this. They meet with head coaches every week, if not daily. I mean, I don't know what his schedule is.
Well, he hugs him daily, Louis. He gives him a hug just to reassure him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just I would assume that something's going to change though, because you can't keep doing what's been done. You just can't.
The thing that's so startling, I would think, Louis. I hate to just keep kind of belaboring the point, but it's so wild from yesterday that I feel like you have to. It's like this regime chose Justin Fields. It's not like they they didn't inherit Justin Fields. Like, all right, make the best of a quarterback that's not very good. They moved on from Aaron Rodgers, which I think is fine, and chose Justin Fields here.
Yeah, and usually when you're when you have this kind of underperformance, it's very much so a thing that's multi-layered. Like, I understand that the discussion's always going to start with the quarterback and exactly as to what is he doing and what is he not doing. But the fact is, I mean, he hasn't been as good as you need him to be. Everything else around him is not as good as you need it to be either. And we've talked about this multiple different times, and I saw it firsthand when we were down in Miami weeks ago. And then when you lose what is primarily your only viable threat right now at the wide receiver position, now what happens? How does it go? What's it going to look like for a quarterback who is still trying to find his groove in this offense? And quite honestly, he's still trying to really find his groove as far as taking the next step as a passer anyway. And then when you don't have that component even available to you, what's it going to look like now? And I think what you're finding out is it's not going to look good at all. And that's just where they're at. And I think we also said this last week too. These are kind of situations that just aren't fixed right now mid-season. You're not going to find some kind of magic bullet, so to speak, that's going to make this look so much better now. These are the kind of things these are team-building exercises that take place in the off-season, and you're just not going to be able to really correct it right now. And I think, unfortunately for Jets fans, you're in for a long slog now for the rest of the year. And it's and I hate saying that because I didn't foresee it looking like this. I just didn't. So I'm just as shocked as everyone else.
You know the crazy part though, Lewis, and this is not really a question, it's more of a statement, is that I know we've actually mentioned this together, is that even with Garrett Wilson, this is not a great situation for a quarterback that's trying to refine his game or like find the ability to throw the football. It's not Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota with all these weapons where Sam Darnold can find his game. It's not a great situation to begin with, and now you get no Garrett Wilson. But on the other side of this, Giants, no Malik Neighbors, no Darius Slayton going up against Denver, and Jackson Dart didn't seem to be affected at all. I want to tell me what you think of Jackson Dart, and how do you think a Giants fan should process that loss? Because Dave on Monday was eating his microphone. That's how upset he was.
Yeah, look, I mean, when you play as well as this football team did coming right out of the gate, and you have all the things that are working against you in terms of not having the people available that they didn't have available, and you basically, you build a 26-8 lead at one point in the game in the fourth quarter. At one point in the game, it's 26-8. At what, like maybe 10 minutes to go or so?
6 minutes to go. They're up 26-8.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I
got you.
So many games this weekend, but no, it's one of those where, yeah, it's hard to fathom how you wind up losing that kind of game. How you wind up, letting the team catch fire and kind of gain the momentum that they did, and obviously special teams. It's funny how we all kind of like, in general, when we're watching football, although I made my career on special teams, and I try not to do that, we all kind of like take special teams for granted, although in the NFL right now, especially when you're talking about the kicking game, you can never take it for granted. I think when you lose football games in that manner, I mean, it's absolutely it's gut-wrenching. It really is. It just yanks your heart out. But what they have found in terms of Jackson Dart is they found the future. There's no question about that. His impact on this football team right now, I think everyone expects there to be some kind of boost, some kind of gain in momentum and confidence when you make a quarterback change. But I don't know if anyone foresaw the football team being able to withstand the losses that they've withstood and still put up the kind of performance they put up when you're putting in a rookie quarterback the way in which the Giants have. The future is so bright for him. It really is. I'm anxious to see what 2026 looks like for this football team and for him in particular, especially as you continue to build it out and continue to surround him with more and more support.
So the macro for me is very bright. The micro for me was unbelievably painful, and I just want to get into the micro a little bit, and I agree with you. I mean, he's looked great, better than anybody could have anticipated. The future is very bright with him. But watching that game, and we've heard a lot of conversation about this, your best players on defense are your front four. How, on those last couple plays, do you not have your best defensive players that can get to the quarterback, drop 8, rush 3, and of those guys that you rush, no Dexter Lawrence and no Abdul Carter? How does that happen?
Yeah, look, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. In those kind of situations, I've been doing games where, we're talking about situational football, whether it be in the pros or whether it be, in college, and talking about making sure that you manage players to where in the most crucial times, whether it be 2-minute situations before half, 2-minute situations at the end of games, that you manage their time and their reps, and you have like this absolute keen awareness of where you are in a football game, so you know that your best players are on the football field at all times. I mean, I don't know how those kinds of things wind up happening and how coaches wind up, not managing those situations the way in which they need to be managed. But look, I mean, things happen, and things happen so quickly during the course of a game that I think everyone needs to maybe at some point in time be able to. I wish everyone was able to get up in a box or down on the field at an NFL game and put headsets on and sometimes see how chaotic things can get and how sometimes things can get lost in the shuffle. And that's not making excuses for coaches. It looks a lot easier. It seems a lot easier than it is. And sometimes things can just get, information can get really weird, the information flow and people's awareness as to what the situation is in the game and who's in the game. So I don't really know. And it's hard for me to kind of be super critical, although, like I said, over the past couple of weeks with all the different games I've done at both the college and the pro level, that has been something that having your best players on the football field and having your best playmakers available in the most crucial times has been a point of emphasis, ironically, in so many different meetings that I've had with teams. And you just want to make sure that your best guys are out there, the big bats are out there, so to speak, when you need them the most.
Louis Riddick joins us here in the show. Yeah, the problem I think a lot of Giants fans are having is you saw the same thing happen against Dallas, right? They did the same thing, passed to Ferguson up the middle, and Aubrey ends up kicking the field goal, ties it up, and they lose. So you mentioned 2026, and we took phone calls all day yesterday about two of these games. Now, Jackson Dart, rookie mistakes, 5 consecutive turnovers. That's why they lost against New Orleans. But as far as Giants fans are concerned, Dallas and this game against Denver were winnable games that Giants fans feel like the coaching staff cost them. Do you, at the end of this, if we continue to see some of these mistakes that maybe don't cost you games, but there's still mistakes being made by the coaching staff in year 4, do you consider moving on from Brian Daboll, or do you say, hey, no, we want to continue because we like what we've seen so far, and at the very least give Daboll one more year with Jackson Dart?
Yeah, I think you're always going to be concerned with making the kind of change that could really disrupt the kind of things that are going on with your young quarterback, because it seems as though obviously there's a very personal connection between he and the head coach and the offensive coaching staff overall. This is a tough one. Because I think we all know how important continuity is for the growth and development of young players, especially quarterbacks like this. But it's also a bottom line business. So when you're looking at the entire picture and what head coaches are responsible for, and you think, okay, it's not just about whether or not the quarterback's trending the right way, but what about the team being managed the right way? Are we putting our players in position to win, not just from a play calling perspective, but from a player personnel, a rotational perspective? Are the right players on the field at the right times? Are we managing games correctly? And then you have to also factor in, what have injuries done to kind of affect this kind of thing? There's so much that goes into it. To answer your question, I could see this going either way. I would hate to have my quarterback have to start over again. I'd hate for it to be a situation like what Cam Ward's facing already down in Tennessee, that he's going to have to start over from scratch right out of the gate. You just don't like that. It usually doesn't bode well for how things go for those guys in the long run. So this one's going to be interesting. It really is, especially considering what the expectations were coming into the season and what the talk was surrounding Brian and his job security in the first place. It really is a tough one. I don't know how I would handle this one. There's so much information that they are privy to that we aren't. But this one's going to be a tough decision for John Mara. It really is.
All right, Louis, last one for me. So we've had this conversation a couple different times. You're the perfect guy to ask because you're doing college and you're doing NFL games. Great job, by the way, on the Monday night game. Better job right now, a college job, one of these high-profile jobs, a Penn State, a Florida, or the Miami Dolphins job if it becomes available?
Well, look, I think because as we've seen, of how difficult it is at the college level to deal with NIL, the transfer portal, the fact that you're constantly having to do so many things that really don't even involve coaching your football team, and it really involves re-recruiting your roster every single week and dealing with all kinds of things that don't even have to do with football. The natural answer would be to say, look, coming to the NFL is always, may be the preferable destination for most people. But there's such a unique quality that exists in college football that you just can't deny. The passion, the pageantry, the being able to affect young kids before they really become quote unquote professionals. Although if you look at a college parking lot, a football parking lot before a game, you'd sit there and go, look, where are we? Are we looking at a pro game with the kind of cars and the homes that these kids are living in nowadays? There's something that's just undeniably attractive about coaching young college football players, especially at big time schools like Penn State in particular, like you mentioned. That it all depends on the individual, and I think they understand. They have to understand exactly what they're dealing with, and we've seen it. Look, we've seen coaches retire from college football, presumably because the game has changed so much. You've seen coaches leave college football as head coaches and come to the NFL as coordinators because they don't want to deal with that kind of thing. But at the same time, you look in the NFL really isn't about outworking somebody because everyone has access to the same resources. So you got to understand the NFL, it's more about just living on that razor's edge and understanding everyone else has the same resources as you. So your competency really gets put on blast right on Front Street as far as can you coach, can you develop, can you build, can you manage a roster when, against a team that is just against teams and in a league that is just built for parity. It's two different beasts. But I think if you really want something to where really your level of competency as far as being able to coach the game and really outthink someone else from a strategical perspective, then the pro game is for you. If you still are just so attracted to the pageantry and the passion that's involved in college football, but also knowing the kind of power that the players wield now with the transfer portal, then the college game's for you. And it's really it's not a cookie cutter answer for everyone, but it does make things very, very interesting. And college football right now is probably in the middle of having one of the most interesting seasons from a fan's perspective that I can ever remember, ever. Going back to the days when I was playing that I can ever remember, because it really is any given Saturday, just like it's any given Sunday in the NFL.
All right, well, we appreciate any given Wednesday with you. Thanks for your time today, and let's do it again next week. You
got it. I'll see you guys.
All right, there you go. That is Louis Riddick.
I got to tell you, though, listening to him describe the difference, I get both sides of it. I would probably prefer to work with younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
But when he starts talking about the parking lot and how much these guys are being paid, you're almost coaching pro football. But at the same,
you have to pay them and you have to re-recruit them every year.
Right.
Yeah.
But so it's pro, but I still have to recruit my own players.
Correct.
Can you imagine coaching the NFL and having
to
recruit your own guys?
Jamar, you want to stay here because we have Joe Burrow.
Please.
And no,
guys.
And I think from a pure football standpoint, the NFL is probably more attractive. Because I think that the pure coaching is more tangible on the NFL level.
I don't know if that's true.
There's so many things that you have to do on the college level.
Right. There's some you're spread
very thin.
But even all the pro coaches you talk to, head coaches are dude, I remember Torch used to say this to me. He's like, I miss coaching. I was like, what do you mean? You're the head coach. He's like,
you don't coach when you coach.
There's so many things I have to do.
And that was the Riddick Report, brought to you by Sloman's. Stay warm all season with Sloman's. New York and New Jersey. Go to, what is this? All season with Sloman's. New York and New Jersey's go-to for heating oil. Price protection and 24/7 service. Visit oil.slomans.com. Let's break. Come back. I have a stat for you. I don't know at what point
I love these.
We have some PB&J. Oh, it's a good stat.
I love the stats.
No, this one's well thought out.
Oh, yeah.
It's manicured. It's beautiful.
Oh, baby.
I'm telling you, it's really nice. So we'll get to your calls as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
The fall is here and Halloween's right around the corner, which means the cold weather is coming. And that's why now's the time to fill up with Romeo's Fuel. Fill up before it gets too cold. Now is the best time because prices are still so low. Romeo's Fuel makes it easy for you to keep your house comfortable and warm in the coldest months. Get discount home heating oil from the best in the business. Order online at romeosfuel.com for the best and lowest price on home heating oil. That's romeosfuel.com, romeosfuel.com, romeosfuel.com.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. J. Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Right now, Bay Ridge Honda fall into savings with unstoppable savings across their full lineup of Honda cars, trucks, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs during the Fall for Honda sales event. You can get the HR-V all-wheel drive LX for $299 a month with zero down during the Fall for Honda sales event. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 39 months lease, 10,000 miles per year, zero down plus tax, tag, and fees. See dealer for full details.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has all the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats right at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy teams synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Out here, it's football season, where nothing beats backyard grilling, gathering around the fire pit, and cheering on your favorite team with friends. The yard is mowed, the lights are strung, and the grill is warming up. Whether you need to fill up your propane, get a new grill, or even a generator, out here, it's game day. And we're ready for it. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, you know what is frustrating to me now, RJ, is I said, all right, what time are we going to do peanut butter and jelly? And his response, I don't know that I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Rick.
I said it. I got a bad tummy right now.
He goes, my stomach's bothering me. Well, no, he's going to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Here's the thing that I was just considering.
Yeah.
Do we want to have this done while we're on the air?
Well, he thinks he's going to leave in segment and go make sandwiches.
But not in segment. We'll go to a break, and I'll run out there like the chef that I am, and I'm going to make peanut butter and jelly.
Shoving
like an episode of The Bear.
Shoving peanut butter and jelly into your gullet while you're speaking into a microphone doesn't seem conducive to
listen,
the
Don
job
used
that
to
we
eat
want to
nuts. Okay, if Don can eat nuts, he can have a couple bites of a peanut butter sandwich,
and it's not going to just mush everything up.
Maybe.
What
Listen,
do if
you
the
live with
break's
the
5 minutes, you eat it at minute 1 of the break.
Yeah, you're fine.
And by minute 5, you're going to be fine.
Okay, in break is a different thing. You made it sound like he'd eat one of these on air.
Well, on air, off air, whatever. I don't care, but he's eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I mean, I spent half the sandwich sometimes in the office anyway.
That was agreed to yesterday. If you bring in the stuff, I've got the stuff. He's looking all over for it. He can't find it because he doesn't know where I've hidden it.
You've hidden it.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like
I've
a
hidden
squirrel hiding nuts.
That's right.
It'll be there. It'll be there when you get back.
What do you mean when I get back?
It could get stolen.
Well, no, it's not in the fridge. Like he'd hit it well because it's not in the fridge.
It's not in the fridge.
I mean, it's not in the fridge.
It's not in the fridge. Now he goes, I think it's in John's office. It's not in John's office.
Is it in a phone booth?
No. It's in the kitchen, but you haven't found it.
You hid it in the kitchen?
Yeah, but you didn't
one of
look.
the cabinets.
Maybe.
He put it in the dishwasher.
Sneaky.
Maybe.
Very sneaky.
Yeah.
All right.
But you guys doubt him. You will not bring in the peanut butter and jelly.
Why are we hiding it, though?
What?
Why are we hiding it?
Because he wanted us to buy into that he was going to make Jefferson go get it, that he forgot or he was just too lazy to do it.
Oh, right. Okay.
And what I think happened is Sherry heard this and packed him a nice little to-go bag of the bread, the jelly, and the peanut butter.
She actually reminded me. She said yesterday, you better go out and get the stuff. I said, no. She goes, what are you going to do? I said, I'll figure it out tomorrow. She goes, tomorrow?
Yeah, right.
Go take care of it now.
See, if it wasn't for Sherry, we'd be having Jefferson
If it
go get
wasn't for
it.
Sherry, I wouldn't be here.
I asked around a little bit, by the way.
Yeah.
Toasting of the bread. Well, it may be delicious. Very rare. With
No one
PB&J.
does it.
No one
Yeah,
toasts
I don't hear
bread?
that much.
No one toasts peanut butter and jelly bread.
People will-
light toasting?
No.
So toasting of bread of maybe like, I don't know, a turkey, ham and cheese,
Right.
or but I know no one I could find. I'm sure someone does.
No, I got nasty. I was actually getting nasty text messages during the show when he suggested it.
No one I could find has ever done it.
Okay.
Really?
Well, I have done it both ways, and I enjoy both ways.
So I think I want it done the way that you were pitching it to us. So if the way,
Right, like the Dave Rothenberg special.
yes,
If it was on your menu.
Lightly toasted?
Yeah.
No, but if you guys
A peanut butter and
prefer it-
jelly melt.
no, I want to try it. I want to try the melt
Okay. All right.
because that's the way you have it. Right?
You know, maybe we do. Maybe we just consume all of your senses at one time. Maybe I make these sandwiches right around 9:15. I do the movie list while you're consuming peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Wow, that's thinking.
I don't know. Okay.
That's
Not a
thinking.
terrible idea.
What do you mean you don't know?
It's a lot. It's a lot to do.
Well, he's already made them.
But the list is here. The list is here. The list is pre-prepared.
Yeah, and we're just eating sandwiches.
What are you giving us today? 25 to 21.
25 to 21.
I like that.
These are good. I wish I could do it now because these are really good movies, but I won't because I have the ability to.
Then you have
hold off.
respect for the show.
Lots of respect for the show. All right. So, are you ready for my my nugget?
I love nuggets.
I think this is great.
Okay.
You can judge it after the
All right.
fact. This is according to PFF. Okay. Pressures by the 2025 rookie class through 7 weeks.
Yep.
Abdul Carter, 27.
Yep.
26? No.
Nope.
25? No one.
Nope.
You have to go down to 14.
Mikael Williams.
You've seen this?
Yeah.
Oh, but that doesn't mean it's not good.
No, it's a good one. I took a picture of it.
So
I also sent myself a message.
Mikael Williams, 14. Donovan, somebody.
Oh, please pronounce that.
Ezeriaku.
Azaraku.
I wasn't that far off.
No, not bad.
James Pierce, Mason Graham, Nick Scorton, Derek Harmon are 12. No one is close to Abdul Carter. So maybe he's not putting up the sack numbers yet, but he's putting up numbers.
Right.
And he's a force.
He is a force, which again I think goes back to the question that you asked, Lewis, and I think a lot of people are asking themselves the same question. I mean, when that's the strength of your defense, it's already. I mean, the idea of dropping 8 and kind of just sitting back already hurt you in Dallas. Why are we doing it again? Like what?
You made the same mistake again.
Right. Explain to me why we're doing this.
And why a guy that has 27 pressures on the year in an absolute passing situation, why is he not on the field? And I respect Lewis because he doesn't want to throw anyone under the bus.
Right.
But at the end of it, he's like, I don't
He
know.
pretty much was like, because the coaching's not good. Right.
Okay.
Like, I mean, why not? I mean, as you see, Brian Burns not going to make it back. Why take the 5 yards when every yard counts? Right? They're trying to kick a game-winning field goal.
I mean, that you give those 5 yards, they're at the 43. That's field goal range anyway.
Right. So why? I mean, why are we giving those yards? What are we saving that time out for?
Well, you're poorly coached. The question is, are you poorly enough coached that you deem it necessary to make the change? And that, for me, I'll be able to hopefully figure out over the next 10 games.
Yeah, but I mean, the more people we talk to, the more people keep saying the same thing. Whereas, even if you think that Jackson Dart is immune to a change, you'd rather not do it than make him start from scratch.
That's right. I mean, in a perfect world, of course.
Right. Well, I mean, you'd want to build on what you already know. It's like the seasons where you have surgery in the offseason. It's tough to get better during that offseason because you spend the whole time rehabbing from surgery. So, like, rather than continue to get better, I'm spending the whole offseason learning this new language, learning this new playbook.
Right. No, in a perfect world, Dable is terrific. The Giants have a great last 10 games. You carry it over to next year, and you make no changes. But we're not in a perfect world. I don't know that that's the case.
Right. But, I mean, even if he costs you another game, you're going to win games because Jackson Dart's playing that well right now. Do you think that when Jackson Dart is asked at the end of the season, because I'm sure he'll be asked, what do you think about Brian Dable? That he's going to be like a change?
No, I don't think so. But here's the thing. Ultimately, it's not his decision.
No, I know. But again, I keep going back to the same thing, and you keep fighting me on it. The owner stood in front of a microphone and said, we did everything in our power to screw up Daniel Jones. Like, that has to...
fighting you.
No, but that has to play into this.
It can play into it to an extent, but there's other things that play into it. Are you losing games because of coaching right now?
And you have.
Okay, so if I'm losing, I mean, the Giants should be 5-2 right now.
Right, but I could also say that the only reason, that one of the reasons why you're actually in that game with a chance to win is because of what the coach has done with the young quarterback.
Oh, yes.
Because in reality, there was no chance in your wildest dreams did you think that a rookie quarterback was going to be able to beat Denver.
Never.
In Denver.
Never.
Or beat the Eagles.
No. And even in losing that game to Denver, the Giants led 19-0.
Yeah.
And 26-8 and scored 32 points.
Yeah.
Nobody expected that.
No, the problem is Denver scored 33 in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Yeah. It's the unfortunate part.
I don't like your tone when you say that.
I don't know what's more egregious, though. The decisions that were made in that game, coaching-wise, like to let him throw on 3rd and 5, which, again, I think partly could be, hey, this is a great learning experience for the kid. If it doesn't work out, I don't think they assumed he's going to throw an interception, but if this doesn't work out, hey, I mean, I'm sure he'll be in plenty of these situations where we need you to get the first down. He'll be able to go do it. It's like it's a good learning moment for him. Is it that, or is it what Joe Shane has managed to do with the kicking game? When you see how important kicking is in the NFL.
And how little respect you have for the kicking game.
Right. How is that possible, though?
Welcome to the Giants. Well, welcome to Giants football. Jay Soul, people against toasted PB&J have obviously never had it toasted. Ryan Flynn, I'm not a huge fan of you, but the lightly toasted PB&J is slept on. It's delicious. So
here's the thing.
Each their own.
The ultimate PB&J is Wonder Bread, not toasted, with peanut butter, whatever kind of peanut butter you like, and whatever jelly you like.
Okay.
That's
then that's how I make it for you guys.
I mean, that's just melt, but you need the Wonder Bread because that's melting in your mouth.
That's how I make it
phenomenal.
for you guys. Okay.
You don't have Wonder Bread.
There's
no chance that you brought in Wonder Bread.
Okay.
Did you bring in Wonder Bread? If you brought in Wonder Bread,
our
friendship just went to a whole new level.
Oh, is that right?
Did you bring in Wonder Bread?
You'll have to wait and see.
I'm gonna go rummage through the kitchen now.
I know you will. I might go with you.
Because I'll find it now.
Well, now that I've told you that's in the kitchen, it's hidden away.
I'll find it.
It'll be like Hanukkah for you.
You hide the presents at Hanukkah?
No.
Oh. I'm excited now.
But you hide the afikomen.
What's the afikomen? Is that a person?
It's the middle matzah. No, it's not a person. Yes. Steve Afikomen gets hidden. No, the afikomen.
The lucky matzah.
Yeah, you cut the matzah up.
Yeah.
The middle piece of matzah, you wrap it up and you hide it, and then when kids find it, only the kids look for it.
Yeah.
When they find it, they bring it back and they get some sort of a present.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
a little scavenger hunt.
It's a fun game.
It is fun. Yeah. No, it's not. Afikomen is not a person. All right. Let's break. On the other side, we got Stump Rothenberg. We're going to have Ian Begley a little bit later. We're going to have peanut butter and jelly. We're going to have my movie list. I mean,
it's very hot in here.
It is very warm.
A little sweaty. I don't like it
because it's warm.
I don't like it.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and do more of what we do and Stump Rothenberg on the other side. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers, believe it. Uline is the hardworking, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Shop new fall offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease a 2025 Mazda CX-30S for as low as $199 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Or the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $229 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Plus, enjoy 1 year of complimentary Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
Listen up, football fans. Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
Harry Douglas here. Fellas, it's time to step up your grooming game. Manscaped just leveled up with the Lawnmower 5 and the Chairman Plus, two powerhouses built for unmatched precision, comfort, and control. Whether you're cleaning up before a night out, preparing for a big meeting, or getting ready for a game day, Manscaped has the tools to help you look and feel your absolute best. These aren't just old school clippers. They're engineered for modern men who take pride in their daily routine. So upgrade your grooming gear and experience the difference. And now you can find Manscaped products at your local Walmart.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Holding. Defense.
The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Introducing the new ESPN Fox One bundle. Unlock all of ESPN and all of Fox One with one unbeatable price. Catch the biggest games, college football, NBA, NHL, and more on ESPN. Stream your faves, Big Noon Saturday, the World Series, and NASCAR on Fox One. All for just $39.99 a month. That's 20% off. The ESPN Fox One bundle. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Access content from each service separately. Savings compared to purchasing both plans separately. See stream.espn.com for complete terms and conditions.
Knicks fans, opening night is tonight. Join ESPN New York's Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg live from 3 to 6:30 p.m. from Stout on West 33rd between 6th and 7th. Steps from the Garden. Get ready for the start of Knicks basketball.
Runs it off the dribble. He got it and one.
Special guests include Monica McNutt, Pat O'Keefe, and more. We'll see you at Stout on West 33rd. Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg live from the Knicks home opener. Brought to you by Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So I showed the guys my setup, and I'll wait for my roses.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yep.
Dude, I'm not even joking, Raymond. I mean, the level of pride I feel for my guy right now is through the roof.
Well, he's taking a lot of pride in this. It's
he
obvious.
should. It's not just bread. It's artisanal bread. It's got, we have white with sourdough. We have wheat.
I didn't know if you guys were going to want the white or the wheat.
Right.
So I brought
So you
both.
brought them all.
Yes.
Yeah, we got, a brand new creamy Jif. We got strawberry Smuckers.
Yep.
And we already got a plan in place, too. What we're going to do is we're going to take all that bread. We're going to make a bunch of PBJs. We're going to cut those bad boys up into 4s. And then we're going to leave them out and see how quickly
they go.
See how quickly they go.
Because I'm telling you, if you on a nice platter, Raymond, put a nice layer of feces out there for people, they would like when they get in, like a charcuterie of feces, they'd be like, what's that?
With some
what? Let me try.
Something
little honey on it.
Right, something to scoop.
Gone.
Yep.
Gone. Pita bread.
Yeah, some nice
pita,
chips.
a pita chip.
Oh yeah,
and like a little plate of feces. They would eat,
and a little feces.
They would eat it all.
Points. Yeah,
they would eat it all. They will eat anything in this place.
Right. Well, we get emails. Hey, make sure you're here at 12:30 because there'll be some free protein bars.
Right. And people were lining up.
And it'll be like that lady that used to throw the bread out of the window on us.
Oh yeah.
And there's 5 million pigeons that just attack you.
Right. So, Jefferson said he can't wait much longer.
Well, he's because he's starving.
PB&J.
Because all he's had is Doritos.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe
he's
at the next
those,
break,
peanut butter cups.
Go out there and I'm going to make him a little PB&J.
He deserves it. He's been doing hard work.
I'm a big fan of Jefferson.
I think we do maybe a spelling lesson, too, if you'd like.
Yeah, I agree with that. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Knicks tip their season off tonight at home against the Cavs, 7 o'clock. And at the same time, the Nets visit the Hornets, which should be a thriller. And on the ice, Devils welcome the Wild to the Rock at 7 o'clock. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Another win for your Islanders last night, huh?
Another win, another Schaefer point, too.
Yeah.
That's 6 straight.
He looks good.
That puts him in the same company right now with Wayne Gretzky, which is nice company. Sidney Crosby.
What, 6 points in your first X amount of games?
First 6 games.
6 and 6?
Well, he got a point in every game.
Oh, point in every game.
Point in every game.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the record is 7. Alexander Daig had 7.
Daig, but looked like Daigle.
That's right.
Yeah, Daigle.
That's correct.
You see what I do for you?
So he's right there. He's awesome, man.
Is he? He's good right
awesome.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the right pick.
I think the best way to describe it last night, as I was watching the game, it's like they said he makes you have to pass him the puck. Like
what does that mean?
Well, he's in he puts himself in such good spots that you can't help but pass him the puck. Like there are certain players like the special ones that just know where to be, like can anticipate where the play's going and just put themselves in great spots where it's like you look up and he's open, got to pass him the puck. Like he has that kind of sense.
Oh, that's good. That's exciting for the Islanders.
Really exciting.
And Don has the Devils rolling.
All rolling. Hughes had the hat trick.
Yeah.
Because he stays healthy, man. I mean, that's a good team. They get their goalie back. There should be high expectations for that team if they stay healthy.
Yeah. So maybe this would be a fun hockey season. I don't think the Rangers are that bad. You think they're bad? I know they haven't scored, but they've. I don't think they're a bad team.
I think what concerns you about why they haven't scored. Now, like Mika had a good chance, he gets robbed, but still, I mean, they've scored 1 goal at home. Is
in 4 games.
You've been trying to, I can tell what Chris is trying to do, right? Especially when you get into the postseason. It's a team like the Panthers, and however you want to describe it, they make it impossible, almost impossible, because it's not impossible, but it's almost impossible to get into the middle of the ice where these goals are being scored. Like coaches will call it the house, protect the house.
Yeah.
And the Rangers, the way that they've been constructed with some of these players, there's a real hesitancy to do whatever it takes to make sure you can get inside that area and score goals.
But the thing and you explained to me, because you certainly know more, like JT Miller's not afraid of it. Will Cooley's not afraid of it.
Right, but that's the transition that we're starting to see. But for this team to have the kind of success that you're talking about is Panarin is going to have to play at an MVP kind of level.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did the other night.
Right.
But 4 points the other night.
Consistently, though. Mika's got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you got a defenseman that's, for extended period of time there, was always in the Norris conversation. Like, he's got to play at that level.
Mm-hmm.
And you're wasting...
We haven't seen that in quite some time,
And you're wasting unbelievable goaltending right now.
That first goal from Shesterkin the other night was brutal.
It wasn't great, but he's been, for the most part, he's been awesome.
Well, he is awesome.
Right. So, you can't afford to... He'll keep you in games. Like, he's going to keep you in games. That's why you pay him. That's why you can, I guess, stomach paying him $11.5 million because that's what he's capable of doing. But, yeah, they'll figure it out at home, I'm sure. But it's not a great look when you score 1 goal at home.
No, 1 goal in 4 games is not a good look. So Phil D emails in. I first heard of toasting the bread for a PB&J before making it when they discussed it on Mike and Mike years ago. One of them swore by it, so I tried it. It is an absolute game changer. The heat gives it the right amount of gooey to the sandwich. Those who haven't tried it are missing out, and then you can't go back once you do.
The problem with the gooiness is that when it's hot like that, is now all of a sudden the peanut butter starts to kind of melt out of it, and you can't really load it up with as much peanut butter as you want.
I'm not going to oversaturate with peanut butter.
I'm not going to pretend like I haven't done it. But the times I will do it is if my kids want a peanut butter sandwich, is Cassie puts the peanut butter in the fridge. So now it's cold peanut butter. The only way to get the peanut butter spreadable is if I put it on the bread.
Hotter piece of bread.
Or I'll put it on the bread and then put it in the toaster.
You know what else is very nice? I think you've mentioned that you've tried this. I don't know if the guys have. Peanut butter and honey sandwich? Delicious.
I mean, so Sidney Crosby before every game eats a peanut butter sandwich. And most guys at snack will have either a bagel with peanut butter and bananas and honey or whatever it is.
Yep.
That's a good snack.
I mean, peanut butter, banana, honey.
Delicious.
On white bread.
Oh,
I mean, that's...
You tried it on a bagel?
Oh, I've never had...
Delicious.
I don't know that I've ever had peanut butter on a bagel.
Delicious on a bagel.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm telling you right now.
Like a plain bagel?
Plain bagel, peanut butter, banana, honey. Phenomenal.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
You ready to do a little Stump
I'm
Rothenberg
ready.
here?
Are you ready?
I don't know.
It's your segment.
I have a lot going on today. I feel like my focus might be away from Stump Rothenberg. RJ, let's do Stump RJ. Because here's the thing.
We could just call it RJ.
That's mean. I brought my movie list in, peanut butter and jelly.
Ray just shakes his head.
How much more can I do, RJ?
We're testing your limits today.
I carried the show on Monday. I think that's established. Like, how much more can I do?
Well, it's a what have you done for me lately kind of world we live in. I mean, Monday was Monday. Now it's Wednesday. What do you got for me now?
I think it's your day.
Yeah, I mean, if you deliver, think about that. If you have the day you had Monday, where you're eating microphones, and then today you hammer out these sandwiches, you give out samples to the office, and you give us your movie list.
Why come back tomorrow?
Well, because then you have another level to get to.
But I can't. I can't raise my level every day.
Maybe not every day.
At some point, you get to the top of Everest. You want energy? I'll open my butt cheeks and give you energy today. Oh my God! Right, you're walking past dead bodies and you get to the peak.
You know what they say though? More people die on the way down from Everest than on the way up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You can't get complacent. Once you get up, you got to make sure you're equally focused on the way back down.
Would you ever climb a mountain like that? You would do it?
I would try it.
Mount Everest?
I'd try Mount Everest.
Oh, I would never do that.
Think of how satisfying it would be if you actually got up.
I think it'd be amazing. If you lived to tell about it,
well,
it'd be amazing.
The lady that would do my my acupuncture. Remember Dahani Jones?
Number 55 from Michigan?
Right, but he would do he started, after he was done with his playing career, he would do those things.
Yeah.
So she would accompany him.
A very bright guy.
Really smart guy. But she did that with him. I don't know if I don't think they got to the very top of Mount Everest.
Okay.
But she went with him, and she said just the inability to breathe at that altitude was awful.
You're 25. I mean, you're as high as you go in a plane.
Awful, yeah. She said it was brutal.
Well, that's why they have oxygen.
No. She just didn't. She hated it.
Yeah, but when things got tough, Rick would rally the troops.
It's not how many times
you get knocked
hit.
down.
You got knocked down. It's you get up, and then you keep going forward.
Let's climb that mountain.
I don't know how you guys allow me to continue to do this.
What do you mean?
You know there's something wrong with my brain, and we refuse to address it.
What do you want us to do?
Get me some help.
What do you want?
Some help.
You want us
See if
to
we
get
can find a doctor that can do some kind of test on my brain.
A neuroscientist
to see how bad the CTE is.
You want someone that studies the brain right now?
I want to know what level I'm at.
We don't have. Do we have your baseline?
At what point does
what do you
dementia
compare
kick
this
in?
to?
I don't know.
Well, my baseline was I was going to Harvard. That was the baseline.
Yeah, just because you could stop.
That was my floor.
But here's the thing. Have you seen the new study that was just released?
No, which one?
I'm fearful to tell you guys.
Please tell me.
There's a direct correlation. Dementia, lack of sleep.
Yeah, that's not exactly a new study. I've heard that before, and it terrifies me.
And it already runs in my family. My grandmother had dementia.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. She had Alzheimer's.
It's awful.
It's awful. Hey, you guys still make me do the show.
We don't make you do anything.
Like, oh, it's funny. Rick gets to hide his own Easter eggs. Ha, ha, ha.
Out of all of us, you're the one who has
to. If I was hiding them, where would I have put the Easter eggs? That's funny.
Out of all the people here, you're the one who needs to do this the least. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You
I
love
do it for you
doing
guys.
It. You do it because you love doing it.
No, I do it for you guys. That's the only reason I do it. I don't love doing this.
Carlin, you know I brought in peanut butter and jelly. Going to make
It's
some
gone.
sandwich
He
a little
ate
bit
it
later.
already.
Would you like me to make you a sandwich? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, he could do it on Carlin's Corner. Dave Rothenberg's peanut butter sandwich.
He says it's early for stupid questions.
That's a good episode.
Yeah, listen, talk to him. It's his show. Carlin and I
There
had
was some friction between him and Michael yesterday.
him and Kay?
Yeah, because Kay came in
Uh-huh.
to the studio and he was unhappy with how hot Carlin had made his seat. It was too hot.
But what do you mean he didn't do that? I mean that's
No,
just
Carlin's
the
like
temperature
what
that
do
he
you
travels
think?
with.
300-pound man sitting on a chair for 3 hours. What do you think the temperature?
Well, then
of the
Michael
chair is
could have
gonna be?
easily taken this chair out, moved it to the side, taken another
Right.
chair, moved it in.
He chose to complain.
Carlin and I had a great phone conversation the other day.
You guys talk to each other on the phone?
Yeah, we do.
About what?
That's not really your concern. It was a great conversation.
Look at him, and he's looking to the sky.
Yeah, because he knows it's true.
That's not right.
What do you mean?
What are you calling all the people?
Because I wanted to
Cheat
to
on me
talk
like
to him.
that.
It's not cheating on
It
you.
is.
How does it have
It
anything?
can't have a-
How does it have any? I
You're
can't talk to him.
emotionally
I can't
cheating
have
on me.
another friend.
No, not for the station.
Well, why?
I don't care the other friends you have.
You say Kay is like you love Michael Kay. You never
but
say
that's-
anything that. Go ahead.
But that's out in the open. I don't hide that.
I just told you. I
yeah,
talked
but
to
now
Chris.
you did. You're having secret conversations, little
Well, there was
rendezvous.
nothing secret about it.
Talking dirty to Carlin while I'm not around. You guys have sexy radio talk?
No, that's sexy.
You see how I
radio
came
talk.
out of break? Oh, I really nailed that one. I posted it.
No.
Look at my clock integrity.
Oh, look at you! All the
Yeah,
radio
I got all
lingo.
the lingo.
That's nice.
Yeah, I didn't need to go to NYIT for that.
Why are you so upset? The fact that I talked to another
Because I
friend
want
on
you
the
to
phone.
myself. I already got to share you with Sherry.
Yeah.
I'm going to start just do a willy-nilly. Oh, here, Carlin gets a little piece.
All right, so here probably Ray is what we should do. I shouldn't tell him. When I talk to anybody else from the station, I won't tell
Probably
him because
not.
he can't handle it.
No, I
Probably
can't
not.
handle it.
It's an issue.
Can't be having flirtations with other people. Then what's next? You're going to have a you're going to call Peter and have a conversation?
What? And if I did, why would that be so
What?
awful?
What are you going to ask him?
Maybe when he's watching the baby.
All the time you took off in Paris?
No.
Is that what you talk about?
No.
I don't like it.
You're very
Yeah,
jealous.
I don't like it at all.
What do you like with Cass?
I'm very jealous.
Are you?
Yeah, very jealous.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm fine.
No, you're not. I
Yeah.
think we've just stumbled upon something that's a real issue for him.
No, I don't think it's a real issue for me.
So is Cass allowed to have male friends?
She's allowed to have male friends. I wouldn't.
It's frowned upon, though.
Well, I mean, is there really such thing as a male friend?
Yes.
No.
Why not?
Because what do you
So if Cass had like a friend from high school, nice guy, friend from high school, there was never anything there, like as far as sexual nature.
I don't know, but I don't know
and
what
he
that
came
guy's.
to town.
I know I can think like guys think.
So you don't trust your wife?
No,
is what you're saying.
I trust my wife. I don't trust the guy.
Yeah, but if you trust your wife,
Well,
then
right,
what's the
but
difference
I
if
don't
you
want.
trust the guy?
I don't need my wife like to be put in that situation where I got some creep in his
But
mind.
if
thinking,
she wants to reconnect with a friend from high school, and you would not allow that, or
I'm
you
not
would,
allowed. No,
or you would
Am I
frown
allowed
on-
to have a bunch of like girlfriends from high school? No.
Well, if you date, if it was a friend,
Yeah, friends, girls that were friends in high school.
you don't think that Cass would say that's fine?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her. I don't know.
You know what? This is
No,
wonderful.
it's
We've
not.
stumbled right on
I don't.
something.
But no,
Well,
I
that,
don't.
That tells you that Rick's friends
Uh-huh.
that were women in
He
high
made
school,
love to everyone that walked the halls of his high school. Is what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
his friends were the on deck circle. Those are the ones that haven't got their shot yet.
It's
Or
unbelievable.
maybe they did.
No, I don't think that's true at all.
His minor.
I just think like I
you said,
I
you
know
said,
how
I don't
guys think.
I don't think you said.
No, I think that you can like in their mind. There, it's like she's
Even
my,
if the guy had
No,
the intent that he wants to bed Cassie, what's the difference?
Well, I just don't like the intent. It's like, yes, she's my friend, but in the back of their mind, she's going like, I just hope at one point she slips up, and there's my opportunity. I'm going to pounce all over it.
You live in like a porno movie.
Interesting choice of
It's
words.
unbelievable. Steve Bose emails in, Rick is always glazing Michael and then gets all jealous about you having a phone
but you know
conversation
I
with
glaze
Carlin.
Michael. I
Come
don't
on,
hide
Rick.
it.
Stop being a B.
Yeah. Well, I'll be a B. All I can be a B.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to you, I'm very protective.
All right. Let's go to another edition of Stump Rothenberg.
He's confident.
If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
is Stump Rothenberg.
That never gets old, does it?
Never. Not one time.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees having the day off. And that's right after the
Rick is.
Yep.
That was just the whole.
So we're gonna get what was it? We're gonna get
Masters.
Masters prediction. Rick is.
Yep.
And we'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees having the day off.
I actually watched your meltdown too yesterday when you ate the microphone. I watched the entirety of it,
and
you could just feel it.
It was
haven't
building.
Haven't already lived it. It's like I could actually point to the one spot where it's like, okay, here's where he loses it, and then it just completely goes off the rails. I think the second you said Joel Pinheiro, and then you knew that wasn't his name.
And then I started yelling at myself, right? Not Joel Freddy.
And I know what they're going to do. They're going to say, I just peaked. I don't care.
I don't care.
Then you eat the microphone.
That's right.
And then you go, I'm furious.
Maybe the guys are going to be like, you're peaking a little bit.
The furious is my favorite part.
You're peaking a little bit. Maybe move it. No. Maybe I eat the microphone. Here. I'm furious.
I'm still so angry thinking about that game. Look at of all the people that would write this.
I wasn't going to say anything
of
about
all
that.
the people that would write this in a text message. Don't look.
Oh.
Who would write? There's no such thing as friends with the opposite sex.
He knows who the answer to that question.
Of course, it's John.
He knows.
See, I told you that's what. But I believe that most men think the way John thinks.
Because John is a debaucherous human being.
I get it.
It's ridiculous.
Right. And I don't think that in John's world he could exist with friends that were women.
Because John has zero self-control.
Well, no, it's not that he has zero self-control. He believes that he's like the women around him.
But even if
themselves.
there was a woman around him. By the way, you were listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. Even if the women around him couldn't contain themselves from being all over him. He's married. He's happily married. He's got children with his beautiful wife. You say, no, I can't do that.
Right. But, I mean, why put yourself in that spot, though? Like, why?
You guys are unbelievable.
If you're, I mean, in his mind, he's the equivalent of Brad Pitt. Or Leonardo DiCaprio.
So he just thinks women can't resist being around him.
Right.
All
they
right.
have ulterior motives. They don't want to just be his friend. They want to lull him to sleep.
They want to make love
and then
to
they
him.
want to pounce.
Right.
Yeah.
They want to wait till there's a downtime.
That's it.
And
Where
then they'll just be all over
He's
him.
off his, like he lets his guard down for
Right.
a second.
Now he's getting a lap dance.
Yeah, but
and then he can't say no.
He's naked.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's start out with this edition of Stump Rothenberg. Look at Ray. And bring in, why does it say Andrew in Merrick? Are we formal today?
Maybe he's formal today.
Let's go to Andrew in Merrick. Andrew, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
David Richards, thank you.
Yes, Andrew. Did you tell RJ Andrew when you made this call today?
I did not, but RJ is feeling his oats today, I guess. Perhaps he's jumping on the Islanders bandwagon.
I don't think so. He's a fan of these Sabres.
The Buffalo
I know
Sabres.
He's a
Yeah,
fan of
poor
the
guy.
Buffalo Sabres. All right, let's go hockey question, David.
Oh, very nice.
This past weekend, former number one pick John Tavares became the fourth player in NHL history to record 500 points with two different organizations. He joins Gretzky, Messier, and what other player in this unique club?
500 points. It's when he was asking this question, I was like, well, it's got to be Gretzky.
Yeah, right. But he's not going to let
those are the
you.
obvious
He's not going to
ones.
let you pick those ones.
Who's the fourth guy? Hall of Famer.
All right, let's think about this now. So great players. How about like a
I love John's text messages. I think I know who it is. Maybe.
Dave Andrechuk?
No.
Alexander McGillney?
I think Andrechuk scored the first goal ever against me. I think it was Andrechuk.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's 500 points on two different teams, huh?
Yes, sir.
Is it only two teams? No, you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer
I actually have that answer. He scored more than 500 points on two different teams. He played for more than two different teams, though. I will tell you he had 1 year in Toronto, if that means anything to you.
Yeah, I got it. I know who it is then.
How about Ron Francis?
Yeah.
Penguins?
How about give him the ding?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I was kind
Nice job, David.
Thank you. I was kind of babied towards that one, but
No.
that's fine.
Baby, I just said I think I know it.
No, but he was giving me some little hints there.
All he said was that he played, played a year in Toronto. It's not a huge hint.
Okay, that's fine. Let's continue. 800-919-3776. So that's one. RJ, do you? I know you're probably screening right now. Do you have my record up to date?
With that 1-0, it's 358 and 58. So 300.
We're 300 games over 500.
Over 500.
That is impressive.
I mean, that's a good run differential.
That's real nice.
Let's go, Danny, Long Island. Danny, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys. I don't usually do a stump, but with the mood of the PBJ, I'm going to go with a PBJ-related question.
All right.
First of all, let me just say, PBJ on open-faced Thomas English muffin toasted off the chain.
I've had
From
that.
your lips.
Because
That's
the peanut butter melts into the nooks and crannies.
Nooks and the crannies. Yep.
Yes. By the way, forget jelly, jam, or preserves. Here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
What U.S. president told Oprah Winfrey that his favorite sandwich was, in fact, a PBJ on Wonder Bread, and it was made part of the permanent White House menu? It's a great question for the day, by the way.
I think it's...
It feels like a George Bush situation.
Yeah, I think it's George W. Bush.
Nailed it, as always. I knew you'd get it.
All right. Well, thank you for
Wonder
that.
Bread, man.
A Wonder Bread
You,
is
the
it's
softness of the Wonder Bread.
Oh.
My Aunt Janice used to make the best sandwich. Like, all her kid would eat. My cousin Rob was peanut butter, like just peanut butter, no jelly sandwiches. And she could rock a peanut butter sandwich, dude. Oh.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
See, it's harder than you think. Because you have to have the right ratio of peanut butter to the jelly.
Right.
The bread has to be.
But we're going through so many of these things.
But the Wonder Bread
every time we had the one, this is fresh Wonder Bread. This is like just bought.
And I remember, so my mother's always been a health freak. And she would
I know.
always, shut up. And she would always buy this like freshly ground peanut butter.
No.
And you'd have to drip the
Yeah,
oil
the
off
oil,
of it.
mix it.
And I'm like, Mom, this is disgusting. So I used to go to my friend's house. And in the pantry would be this big thing of Jif. And I was And I'd go to his house for like the day. I'm like 10, 11 years old. I'd be like, what do you want for lunch? Mom, can we please have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, please?
That's the best.
And it was like beautiful.
Yeah, you'd always have like the one to two friends that would have like certain treats at their house that you didn't have.
Like I guess at our house now, Sherry, like we'll have Oreos and we'll have, whatever. So kids come over at our house.
The fun
like,
house.
Can we?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, help yourself.
Yeah, Milo actually asked me the other day, he's like, Dad, when am I going to get to try McDonald's? I was like, never. I felt bad saying it.
You're never going to let him try McDonald's?
No, what do you need to try it for?
Because you tried McDonald's
but
as
that
a
was
kid.
because that was the only thing in my town was McDonald's.
You should allow him. He shouldn't go
he's
through
going to be
life.
disappointed, though.
Okay, so let him have
he
McDonald's.
Gets to have Chick-fil-A. He
Not
gets
like it.
Shake Shack. I mean, he doesn't need McDonald's.
I understand, but you shouldn't prevent him from eating McDonald's. Every kid should at least one time in their life have had McDonald's.
All right.
No?
I don't think he needs it.
He doesn't need it.
Right, I also had a bloody nugget. Like, I mean, I've had some...
Well, tell him that.
Right, there's some trauma.
I mean, 9 billion people have eaten McDonald's.
I know. Listen.
Nothing bad's going to happen if he has some.
I eat a Big Mac every day. I do like a Big Mac.
That was a good movie.
It was.
The was that Super Size Me?
Super Size Me.
Morgan Spurlock, I believe.
McDonald's does make a nice French fry.
Great French fry. I was always Burger King over McDonald's, but that's fine. To each their own.
It depends on what you want.
I appreciated the Burger King burger more than the McDonald's.
See, Cassie's a Burger King breakfast. She loves the Burger King breakfast.
Yeah, I like the McDonald's.
I'm a McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, I agree.
Sausage McMuffin, hash brown,
egg McMuffin. Glorious. All right, let's go to Jordan, Long Island. Jordan, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
So I got a quick question.
Yep.
Curry is starting his 17th consecutive season with the Warriors. Only 6 people in NBA history have played more consecutive seasons with one team. Only 3 players have done it for 20 straight seasons. Can you name those 3 players?
So, Kobe Bryant, how long? He didn't play for 20, but he played for a long time. Tim Duncan would have to be... So I'm looking for 20 or more. Dirk Nowitzki played over 20 years for the Mavericks.
20 or more seasons.
All right, so there's three. Dirk is over 20. That I know. I'll take that as that's one, right?
I do not believe Dirk is on the list. No, he is not.
Repeat the question to me, please.
3 players in NBA history have played with the same team for 20 or more seasons.
It's got to be Dirk Nowitzki.
How long was Haslam in Miami?
A long time.
Dirk was on the list. 21 years for Dirk, so it's 4 players.
What about Haslam? Was Udonis 20?
We might be.
Oh, Tom Bauer with a nice text.
Kobe also might be. The Bauer text.
Starbucks. What do you think he texted?
Good morning, guys. I'll be at studio At studio in about 15 to 20. Want anything for Starbucks? Yeah, no, that's very generous. No thanks. You think Tom's going to want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Of course. I think everyone in the studio is going to want. Everyone at the station is going to want peanut butter.
I think Kobe was 20 or more.
Kobe is correct.
Yeah.
So we got Kobe and we got Dirk.
Yeah. So you think Haslam is one of those guys?
I just don't know if it's. I mean, 20 years is a long time.
Very long time.
Yeah, I think I would go Haslam. I think I would go Haslam. That's my initial thought.
Haslam is also correct. That was the tough one.
And then there's one more, huh?
Yeah.
You said 4?
Well, he said 3, and he didn't know that Dirk was on there.
I did not realize Dirk was the 20 years, but I believe there is one more.
Ooh.
Dates back a little further than the others.
But it's not Stockton, I don't think. I think Stockton was 20.
Not Stockton, no.
Hmm.
Close.
Stockton, Duncan, not Karl Malone because he went to other teams.
We're sure there's another one here.
Believe it was Malone. Was he not 20
No,
years?
I don't know if
Well,
Malone was 20.
He didn't play. He went to the Lakers though.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was 20 with.
I don't think
with
think
the Jazz.
That's accurate. No. I
Ray,
think
check that.
I think you got it right that there's 3, but I think
Dirk
you
was
got the wrong.
18 with Utah.
Dirk mixed up Dirk and Malone.
Yeah, I think
there,
you mixed up Dirk and Malone.
Or 18 with Utah.
Similar. I mean, it looks similar.
Okay, Malone was 18 years in Utah.
Right, but that's not
He was
20.
18.
Yeah, but it's not 20.
So you did get the 3. It was
Right.
Dirk, Kobe, and Haslam.
Not only did we get the 3, but we got the 3 and he didn't know the 3.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Which we should get double credit for.
We continue to roll along here. Let's go. Jason in Westchester. Jason, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
What's going on, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
So, yeah, I have a feeling Dave, you're probably going to either get this immediately or have no clue. That's just my inclination.
Mhm.
I don't think there's going to be much thinking with this one if you get it, if you can't get it.
I can barely hear you, Jay, so let's go with it.
Jerry Rice has the most receiving yards of all time over the age of 40 with 2,169. Who has the second most and how many?
Over 40?
Over 40.
I don't think the next
Oh,
one's even.
baby.
I don't even think it's close.
George,
You know,
Jerry Rice
is it trickish here? Is that what you're trying to do?
It is trickish. I'm going to give you a hint. It is trickish.
Yeah.
RJ got it right away.
Is Tom Brady
Really
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
You
All
got
right. I don't love those. Like I like a real
Yeah,
factual.
it was a get you kind of question.
Yeah, but I think Brady's like 9 yards.
Speaking of trick, RJ Super Bowl's coming up here, right around the corner. No one loves Halloween more than RJ.
I don't know why.
He loves it.
I'm
He's gonna have his candy rankings as he usually does.
Big day for football.
I'm uncertain why.
Sure, he's got his costumes already.
Yeah, but I'm sure now that he has a child that he has to take out for trick or treating,
Yeah.
that makes it even better.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
Plus, he's getting extra candy now.
Yeah,
he's living the dream.
Yeah,
I'm PJ.
he loves it.
Loves it.
Listen, I mean, it's understandable that he would love it. You guys are a big trick or treating family, right?
I love Thanksgiving. Excuse me. I love Halloween. It's not Thanksgiving.
See, you know the problem though. Antonio's actually going to want some of his candy now.
Well, no.
Yeah, but he doesn't. First of all, you can only give him so much.
Right, he can have a couple.
Right.
I mean, you
if
should
he
do the
He's young enough to know that
do the
dad's
switch
not,
witch.
to not know that dad's digging into a
Right.
stash.
Teach him how to do the switch witch, RJ, where you take all the candy, you put it in the candy witch comes and switches it out with some kind of present, so they don't have any more.
Oh,
the candy.
that's nice.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why don't you just let him have a piece of candy or two, and then you take the rest?
I probably don't need the rest, if we're being honest.
Peanut butter cups that's got to be your Mount Rushmore of.
Well, it's funny you say that.
I think that moved off one, didn't it?
It's into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
It
He's
won
taking
two-
it off the list.
So it's not allowed on the Mount Rushmore anymore because it's that good.
It won too many times, yeah. Yep.
That's fair. Matt in Huntington. Matt, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Presidential question for you. Who is the most recent president to not complete college? And then if you get it right, I got a second part.
What'd you say about the second part?
If you get it correct, I have a second part to it.
Most recent.
It probably would have been me
Yeah.
if I made the decision on that day to go to Harvard. Straight.
I think
to the Oval Office.
I think.
Could
and
you imagine
obviously this can't be
imagine me in the Oval Office?
No.
Oof.
No. I think Truman. I mean, before Truman, nobody went to college. But I think Truman, I think, is the most recent to never go to college or not have a college degree.
Not complete college.
Truman.
Give him the ding.
Ding, baby.
There we go.
You really are a genius.
There we go. Did you say you had some kind of a second part to this?
Yes. What does his Harry S. Truman, what is his middle name?
Is he one of these that doesn't stand for anything?
What does the S stand for?
I don't know. Skylar. I don't know.
The trick, it actually stands for nothing.
Oh, I said it's one of these that doesn't stand for anything.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh. All right, let's go, Jared.
That doesn't count, though.
That second part doesn't count?
No.
All right, so then I think we're still undefeated
Yes,
today.
we are.
Jared Morganville. Jared, you, my friend, are on Stump Rothenberg.
All right, so 3 coaches have won the Super Bowl under the age of 40. One of them is Sean McVay. Who are the other 2?
Coaches to win the Super Bowl under 40. Madden.
Is that a guess?
Yeah.
That is not correct.
The man retired at like 44. Coaches to have won the Super Bowl under 40.
How many are we looking for here?
I'm looking for 2. There are 3, and where I saw this.
And you're only looking for 2.
One of them is McVay,
McVay.
Right. And there's 2 others.
Apparently, McVay also coached Russell Wilson in Denver.
Yeah.
According to RJ's rundown.
How old do we think Gruden is now?
He's going to be in his 50s.
And he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
And he won. So Gruden won the Super Bowl
right after Dungy.
Right. When I went, that was before I was even married to Sherry. That's
you were dating strippers.
2003. No, I was dating Sherry.
Does Sherry ever ask
it.
you about the stripper?
No, she doesn't care.
You ever ask Sherry to get on the pole?
How do you know about that?
Really?
I don't know. So, I mean,
that's very taxing on the body.
You think Gruden is in his? You don't think he's 60?
He might be. I don't know. You're the age guy.
I'm going to go with Gruden then.
That is 1. And the last one is the youngest coach to ever win the Super Bowl.
Mike Tomlin.
Give him the ding.
Let's go.
John Gruden, 62.
What?
62.
John Gruden, 62?
Does he get a job in this cycle?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Does he get a college job?
How old was Madden when he won? I always thought Madden was so young. Because Madden retired.
Well, we'll
at
get to
40.
find out when Nicolas Cage plays John Madden.
You talk about a miscast.
Well, he actually looks like him, though. Have you seen the pictures of him?
No. By the way, I'm going to see the Springsteen movie this week.
John Madden was exactly 40.
Oh, and he said under 40. Okay. All right.
I'm going to look. I want to show you the picture of that. I actually was surprised that it.
Nicolas Cage is Francis Ford Coppola's nephew. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, he's actually Nicholas Coppola, but changed his name. I'm sure John knew that because John's a cinephile like I am. RJ, do you want to do the 5-pack now, or do you want to take 1 or 2 more? You tell me.
We could take 1 more.
Okay.
What is that? What is that? What is it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's not bad at all.
Like him. Let's go to Oscar in the car. Oscar, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Morning, Dave. Morning, Rick.
Good morning.
So when Max Scherzer appears in the World Series for Toronto, he will have played in a World Series for 4 different teams, and that will tie which player for the record?
And it can be a position player. It doesn't have to be a pitcher.
Any one player. Any player.
Is this to be undefeated or no?
Yeah, I think so. So Scherzer's been on.
Sorry?
I was asking Dave a question.
So he's been to the World Series with 6 different teams?
No, he said 4, didn't he?
No, 4.
4 different teams. David Wells? So Wells went with the Yankees. He went with the Blue Jays. don't think it's Wells. This guys that have been to the postseason so many times.
How many times did Coney go to the World Series?
It's not 4. It's not 4. Kenny Lofton went to the playoffs a bunch with different teams, but I don't think he went to the World Series. Beltron went a ton also, but I don't think he went to the World Series enough. I don't know. This is going to stand in the way of us going undefeated, isn't it? John Olerud was Mets, Mariners, but they never went. They've never gone. Blue Jays. I don't think it's him. I don't know. Reggie Sanders went on the Diamondbacks team. Jim Tomei, Phillies. Oh, I was wrong. I don't know. Kenny Lofton, but I know it's not right.
Is that the final answer?
Yeah, but I know I'm not right.
No, it is Lonnie Smith with the Cardinals, Phillies, Braves, and Royals.
Would you have gotten to that?
I knew that, but I would have never gotten to that. Lonnie Smith went with 4 different teams. That's a good question. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
And he was on the Braves when they lost in the early 90s. All right, well, it was a good try. RJ?
All righty. So since we just had the Eagles, we're going to go back in Eagles lore a little bit, and then we'll match up with the Jets.
Deshaun Jackson.
Where'd he go? Not on the list, but where'd he go? You asking me? Cal.
Come on. You're the smart one.
RJ,
Really?
RJ got it. I asked RJ, Cal.
Uh-oh, nice.
I don't know if that was
Testing
a rhetorical question. All right, we'll start easy, and it gets more difficult. Donovan McNabb.
No,
Syracuse.
Why did you do?
You knew that.
He played basketball at Syracuse.
You knew
He
that.
did.
Remember when he puked in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I said that to him on air.
It was
He
dry
got
heat,
very
no?
upset.
He didn't like that.
No,
That's
no,
not-
he
I
didn't
can't
like
imagine that he would.
Yeah.
No.
No. We got to it
Probably not
it
a
was
great
very
moment.
awkward, a verbal sparring on air.
He probably considered pummeling you in that moment.
We weren't in the same
That was almost
studio.
like it was probably like his Chris Everett moment when he almost killed Jim
Chris.
Rome.
Yeah, we kept calling him Chris Everett. Yep.
T. Higgins.
You know what?
Clemson.
No,
Why do you say that?
because I want to make him think that he's not right.
No, it's right.
Yeah.
Why do you do that to
Dare
him?
you?
Okay.
Texas.
All right. Surprised this has never been on the list. Terrell Owens.
UT Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Samaje Perine.
Ooh, I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know it.
Think about it. Do you see the graphic, by the way, that Kevin made?
Yeah, that's nice.
That's not. That's a stolen.
It's stolen.
That's stolen.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's yours.
No, it's mine from a
the other
different
show.
product that I used to do.
Yeah, right.
Graphics Joker made that, didn't he?
Years ago.
Yeah.
For me.
Is that with the guys with the when you're doing the creepy?
That's Nico and
yeah.
They're still rubbing stuff on each
Right.
other.
Still, they're probably stuck to each other.
But that's he stole that.
Well, repurposed.
If it was retired,
I
then
have
he brought
TJ. I have Nico.
Yeah, they were rubbing the sticky
Spider
stuff.
tack.
Yeah.
But
that's stolen.
And then there's when the one where Dave tried to kick a soccer,
Soccer ball?
Yeah.
Very out of breath.
Didn't try to kick a soccer ball. I was unbelievable.
Wasn't kicking.
That's stolen. That we was
no,
thief.
it's repurposed.
But you're here and you were there, so
Yeah,
it's you.
it's
It's all
repurposed.
you.
It's me, but it's not his. He should have asked me. Am I allowed to use this?
I
what happens if
support-
this is copyrighted from another program?
No one takes those programs serious anyway.
So you just this is the Wild West, is what you're saying?
It's a defunct program.
Defunct.
So what? Still a program that once was alive.
And welcome aboard.
and
I'm
now
Dave
dead.
Rothenberg, and this is Rothenberg Untucked, our maiden voyage.
No,
That's right.
that's a tough one.
More. Use it. That's
Tough
right.
one. You know how many views we got on that Spider Tack TikTok?
Really work with that spider
It was
tack.
like soft.
Really
soft
become
core
familiar.
porn.
10 million.
Did you hear yourself
10
talking to you young
million.
you young teenagers? Ooh, yeah, really
They're
rub
not
it.
teenagers. You know what Jacob does now? Jacob is a news anchor.
Right.
I buoyed another career.
I have
Okay.
TJ. I have Nico. More. Use
Oh,
it.
more.
That's right.
Yeah.
You barely missed the OnlyFans window. Now, if you waited like another year.
Yeah.
I could still go on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You think if
I'm
I go
picking
on
the
OnlyFans,
Giants to win the NFCs.
you think if I go on OnlyFans that ESPN would have an issue with it?
Yeah.
It's literally ruining the baseball before our eyes.
We're getting lost here. Where did Samaje Perine go to college?
Oklahoma.
Thank you. And finally, Deuce Staley.
South Carolina.
Yeah. Good job.
That's nice work today. That's real nice work.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
You're having a good one, a good week.
Pretty good. You know what it makes me think of?
Peanut butter and jelly.
And you know what that makes me think of?
Ian Begley.
And you know what that makes me think of?
FanDuel.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
that's
connected
possible.
all the dots.
I connect all the
I
dots.
mean, you really are good. Now, let's take note. And I apologize in advance to FanDuel for what's about to happen.
Why?
But I don't know.
Now, I'm going to do this read so perfectly, you won't even get to interrupt me.
Who are you? What's your name?
Hey, it's me, Rick DiPietro. If no one
See, there's nothing, you know what,
is
honestly,
terrible.
there's
We're in
nothing
segment.
wrong with that.
We're in segment.
I think it's nice.
We're in segment.
How about if you just tune in? You're like, oh, this show's funny. Who's that guy? Who's that guy that keeps making all the sexual jokes?
Why don't we do it every segment then?
Why do I say DNR?
Right,
why do I say?
I got a joke. It's me, Rick DiPietro. Here's my joke.
Why do I say, hey, you're listening to DNR?
There's a radio thing.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You got to reintroduce the show.
Oh, really?
But you don't have to introduce yourself.
Go ahead.
Jackwagon. It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel's your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel's giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick.
And there's
sign
a
up
screw-up.
today.
We'll
No,
make
barely
that.
stop.
That's a
Play
note
your game
for
with
one.
FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit is required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
You know, you're lucky I'm a gentleman because I could have jumped you when you totally screwed that up.
I didn't screw it up.
I could have jumped when you totally screwed it up.
I was going to try to get cute there. And
Jefferson sent me an email. 70% of the YouTube listeners want you and Rick to start a cooking show.
I would love that. I like doing an eating show.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm always
You're
jealous
cooking
of these
and
people.
you eat it.
I also saw something that at this place that I want RJ to try, if you eat a whole pizza by yourself, they put a picture on the wall.
Really?
Yeah, that's
like the old 96er.
That's light work, man.
What movie's that from? The old
Uncle Buck.
96er. See? That's a nice job by you.
It's a real nice job.
And I told you off the air before, I watched the John Candy documentary.
You said it was great.
It's really good.
Right.
It's really good. I didn't realize he was so young when he died.
I know.
I think he was, I'm not being a jerk, I think he was your age. I think he was 43.
He's younger than me.
Yeah.
Like that poor gentleman that I thought was 52. Still feel bad about that.
He's like 43.
I feel bad. He was younger than me.
Well, he asked how old do you think I am?
Right.
Well, then don't ask. Right?
I guess, but that's not how we react.
Let's take a break because you know who's joining us on the other side.
Bagels.
That's right. Ian Begley, all about the Knicks and the opener tonight. It's DNR with you. Who's that? DiPietro and Rothenberg with you on ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. Good morning, company. As you get ready for that peanut butter and jelly this morning, hey, you're all sandwiched up here on the Van Wyck northbound bumper to bumper up by Jewel Avenue with an accident being cleared. We're seeing delays. Sunrise Highway West getting out toward Johnson Ave in Oakdale with a collision. 95 South exit 22 in Fairfield, a crash being cleared. And over on 280 East exit 9 in West Orange, it's a pretty serious accident there. Sponsored by Compassion International. Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year, and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
This October, the only thing scarier than missing the game is missing out on a brand new Kia. At Kia City of the Bronx, 3505 Connor Street is where the ghosts of old rides get traded in and new legends are born. They've got a monster lineup of new Kias that'll take you from tailgates to haunted houses in style. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955. Don't get spooked, get moving. Kia City of the Bronx, where Halloween meets horsepower.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Holding. Defense. The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recover from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24th, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro. Like it never even happened.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We haven't spoken to this guy.
Now we're talking, Raymond. Now we're talking.
We haven't spoken to this guy in a long time, and I've missed him, and I love him. And he's a big star at SNY, and he is the great Ian Begley. Good morning, Ian. How are you?
Dave, Rick, what's happening?
Where have you been? Why do we never talk to you?
I could set my watch to when I hear from you guys. Beginning of the NBA season.
Right.
Maybe trade deadline. And then free agency draft. And that's it.
How about the postseason?
No birthday call.
Postseason.
Maybe postseason, right. I'm still getting used to that. So, yeah.
Well, it's not like I got a birthday text either.
Right.
I mean, it's a two-way street.
It goes both ways, my friend. You know, back in the day, do you even know this, Ian? Back in the day, Ian's wife sent me an email inviting him to Ian's,
Inviting you.
Yeah, inviting me to, I'm guessing, Ian, to your 40th birthday, maybe?
No, it was a surprise 37th birthday, which was pretty genius because I had no idea what was coming.
Yeah, that's unorthodox.
Right.
37. How would you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you know I was invited to that?
No, I didn't know who my wife invited. I had no idea.
Yeah, I couldn't make it, but I went back and forth with his wife, and I'd love to be there. I love Ian. I can't make it, so yeah. I mean, it goes beyond this show,
That's nice
Ian.
to be on that list.
Well, you weren't on that list.
Well, I wasn't on that list.
No. But you know what? Now that you're telling me this, I have to go correct my wife and just let her know, hey, Dave off the list.
I would have been there
next time.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I would have been there.
Yeah.
Of course I would have been there.
That's a massive mistake. Let me just tell you that right now. All right. So Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart. Last year and in the previous years, it was you're going to play and you're going to play 40 minutes a night. We're going to see a far different looking team as far as guys have to be out there night in and night out, aren't we?
I mean, I guess that's the thought. Definitely the thought with Mitchell Robinson, although in fairness to Tom Thibodeau, he didn't have Mitchell Robinson every night either. But I think in a general sense, yes, Dave, I think a perfect world for the Knicks, it's a deeper rotation and it's fewer minutes per game across the board. But, starting the season with these injuries without two of your rotation players, Mike Brown might be forced to play guys bigger minutes than he had hoped. So it's certainly not an ideal situation for the Knicks injury-wise to start this season. But, yeah, big picture, certainly fewer minutes overall, guys fresher for the postseason. I think that's the idea.
Tell me, what do you think some of the biggest differences we're going to see between how Tibbs coaches this team and how Mike Brown is going to coach the team?
Up-tempo in the half court is what we've heard a lot, and up-tempo in general, and not necessarily like pushing it full court all the time, although I think they want to do that. They want to push the pace, but I think more so off-ball movement, crisper, a lot more passing in the half court, spreading it around, less isolation. And then, defensively, and without Mitchell Robinson, it's going to be a challenge, obviously, for Mike Brown. But he's got some different principles than Tom Thibodeau. But I think on offense is where you're going to see it most glaringly with the ball movement and with the pace. And, again, that's if things go the way that the Knicks want them to go. That's what you'll see.
Is it fair? Because we're having the conversation, and I feel like this, and no one can convince me otherwise, but maybe it's an unfair expectation. And I think Rick feels exactly the same way, although I don't want to really speak for him. If this team does not go to the NBA Finals, we would be disappointed. Is that kind of the mantra around this organization? Like there's certain hurdles to get over, and that's one of them?
I mean, to me, yes, that's the expectation. Leon Rose put out a statement after firing Tom Thibodeau that said they're solely focused on winning a championship. And so you fire the coach that got you to the conference final for the first time in 25 years, that whether you say it or not, the expectations you're creating are clear. It's finals or bust, and that's a high bar for Mike Brown coming in here in not an easy situation. He took the job. He knows the challenge, but certainly you don't get to the finals this year, particularly with Jason Tatum hurt, with Tyrese Halliburton hurt. It's got to be considered a failure.
Ian, how real were the Giannis trade conversations? It sounds like, the way Wendy described it, it's if the Knicks wanted to make it happen, they could have made it happen.
Yeah, I that much I am not sure of. I do know the Knicks made a real offer. It wasn't just, checking in and making an offer they knew the Bucks would shut down. They don't have the draft capital, right? They don't have a ton of picks to move. So my only guess would be that that's where the conversation stalled. But certainly from a player perspective, they made what they felt was a real offer. And so obviously, at that point, Mikal Bridges, you could not move him. You had just signed him to an extension. And so there were still other pieces you could play with. Let's see how this thing plays out, right? Let's see, are the Knicks playing well around the trade deadline? If they are with this group, they're not going to make a big move like that to shake up the core. How are things looking in Milwaukee? If they're winning, it would be strange for Giannis to then kind of go behind the scenes and work his way out of there in season. So I think this is more of a next summer conversation, but certainly the communication there was very real, and the idea that people around the Knicks felt that Giannis wanted to come here, that was also very real.
I know the Knicks won't have the full complement of their rotation, no Robinson, no Hart tonight, but in a perfect world, when those guys are healthy and then you incorporate the bench that they have, the bench to me feels like it's much better than last year where they didn't really have anybody they consistently felt like they could go to. It shouldn't be like that this season, right?
No, and that was the idea of the offseason. Use the limited resources you had financially to try to fill out the bench. And on paper, you think the Knicks get an A+ there, right? Because Jordan Clarkson, a veteran scorer, Gershon Yabusele, a guy who it came down to the Knicks and the Nuggets battling for him. And I was told Nikola Jokic really wanted really wanted Yabusele. He chose New York, so that tells you kind of how he was viewed in the open market. And so, yeah, two good additions here. The idea that you kind of mix and match, and you're not going to play a full bench unit. You'll mix them with the starters. I think that's a challenge for Mike Brown to figure out what works best, what doesn't work. But certainly on paper, you added two quality rotation players.
Ian, how big is the loss of Malcolm Brogdon, and is that something that you heard could have been a possibility? Did you see this? I mean, watching him play, did you see this as a chance that, he just didn't have it and would consider retiring, or is this a surprise to you?
I mean, the retiring thing surprised me. It surprised the Knicks. But as far as how he looked, look, I'm not a scout. I'm not a front office guy. Just my two eyes. Didn't look like he had burst. Looked like he was a step slow. And he did reference his body when he talked about retirement. I know there was some reporting that said he was definitely going to make the team. But at the time he retired, that's not accurate. There was no decision made there on Brogdon at the time he retired. So make of that what you will. But nonetheless, yeah, this leaves the Knicks kind of bare at the backup point guard spot where they had hoped to have a traditional ball handler to spell Jalen Brunson and to allow Jalen Brunson to take a rest. And so now what do? Do you do it by committee? Do you put Tyler Kolek in there? You have options, but you don't have that veteran option that's a proven player in this league that can run your offense. So, yeah, that changes the calculus a little bit for the Knicks in terms of minutes, rotations, and all that.
Who do you think takes that step this year? Is there the player within this team that you think goes from what they were last season or prior to that to taking that big jump this year?
I'm looking at Mikal Bridges, and not necessarily a personal big leap because he's played at a high level in the past. He was inconsistent last year, defensively, offensively, over the course of the regular season. It was up and down. Played well in the playoffs. I think this year, the way Mike Brown has talked about him on both sides of the floor, the way he has talked about just kind of being comfortable in New York here coming into year two, where you know everybody, you know the building, you know the support staff, you know your coaches and all that. And there's a comfort level there. And Mike Brown just singing his praises all preseason. I do think Mikal Bridges is going to have a big year this year.
Bagels, outside of Cleveland, what are the teams in the East that would scare you if you're a Knicks fan?
I mean, I'm looking at Atlanta. I mean, if they're healthy, Trae Young, Jalen Johnson, Porzingis, Dyson Daniels, they have talent on that team, and if healthy, they could be a really tough out. I think they're going to be on the Knicks' heels more often than not this season in the standings. And then you've got Detroit, and you've got Orlando. The thing that I'm wondering, and I don't know if it's going to happen, is like the Malik Beasley investigation, if he gets cleared of that, and he joins, let's say, the Pistons or another team in the East, that also changes things. That changes the complexion of the conference because he's such a fantastic shooter last season. So something to keep an eye on. But, yeah, Atlanta, I think, could be tough. I don't think Boston is going to lay down. I think they're going to be competitive. And then, does Jason Tatum trying to push it to come back for the playoffs? It's certainly something that people around the league are going to be monitoring all year long.
The thing is, the Knicks 2 years ago, they go to the second round. Last year, Eastern Conference Finals. Like the natural order of progression, if they get leapfrogged by a Detroit who hasn't won a playoff series, and now they go to the finals or Philadelphia, like that would be bad. Like the natural order of progression would be that the Knicks go from second round to conference finals to NBA finals. And like I said earlier, I don't mean to be repetitive, but like you can't allow an Orlando or a Philadelphia or a Detroit to leapfrog you as this is your goal this year.
No, that would be a huge disappointment if you're talking about, losing the conference finals, losing in the second round to one of those teams that we're talking about. That would be falling well short of expectations. That kind of result, I would assume, would lead to some, significant changes, whether it was personnel or otherwise, because that would be falling well below of where the owner and where everybody else wants to be, which is the NBA Finals.
Bagels, last one for me. Should I be concerned at all? I mean, Matt Barnes didn't have great things to say coaching-wise about Mike Brown. Great person, but he said to him he's just not a leader of men. Should I be worried about that?
My take on that from afar is, so he was talking about Kobe Bryant, and he was talking about Ron Artest kind of walking all over Mike Brown. And then he referenced Sacramento where Mike Brown, according to Matt, lost the locker room. to me, it's different here because this group is already established, and it's you don't have a group or you don't have individuals in there who are gonna really stir things up in a public way or really, I think, challenge the coach in a direct way that it seemed like Kobe and Ron were doing. This group they're veterans. They know what it is. They know what they're getting into. They're willing to be coached. And so I think, there's going to be peaks and valleys. There's going to be frustration about roll and shot attempts and minutes and all that. But the idea that somebody's going to just publicly or in front of the team just challenge Mike Brown and disrespect him, I don't think that exists in this locker room. So I think it's a little bit different.
Is there any truth to the rumor that there's friction with you and Alan Hahn, or is that completely unfounded? What? You laugh like there's something there. What is it?
Well, come on, man. I love Alan. There's no friction.
I got you.
Ever.
Okay, listen, your secret is safe right here.
Wink, wink. Yeah, we got you.
I got you. We'll hide that. When are you coming in studio, by the way? We can hang out. We'll go out for breakfast after. When are we doing that?
I mean, trade deadline probably? Is that the next
stop
time?
it.
No, you know what?
Don't do
How
this.
about tomorrow?
Don't do this.
I got stuff going on tomorrow. But dude, I would love to come in. I would love to hang with you guys. Can we make it happen, please?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll set it up.
Absolutely.
Right.
We would love to.
Beautiful.
All right. Enjoy
Beautiful,
tonight. Should be fun at the Garden.
I appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.
All right. That, of course, is the great Ian Begley.
It would totally make sense, by the way. And the reason why I brought the Matt Barnes thing up, because I wanted to talk about it, is that what he says, just kind of to summarize, I'm not going to give you all the different quotes, but Mike Brown is better suited to be second chair than first chair. And really good guy, probably too nice. But it would make sense why you would go this direction if, you had Tibbs.
I think you went in the exact other way.
Right. But, that's putting a lot of faith in the guys that you have. Right? That the guys are at a point now in their careers where they can hold themselves accountable. And you can deal, you can flourish with a coach that isn't necessarily going to hold you accountable. Is going to be more your buddy than is going to be like a, get in your face.
Yeah. You go the other way.
Right,
that's what you do. But unless you're the Jets.
Right, but that doesn't always work, though.
Where you go with the first-year coach who's
right,
a
I know, but that
coach.
doesn't. That's putting a lot of trust in your players.
I get it.
Because that doesn't always work.
But you go with the taskmaster. Guy's going to grind you to a guy that's not going to do anything like that.
Well, I know, but that worked for Jalen. That worked for Josh Hart. And you made a change because it didn't work for Mikal Bridges.
Right.
And it didn't work for Cat.
Correct.
So now
we'll see.
But that puts a lot of pressure on Jalen now.
Sure does.
And Josh Hart.
Sure does.
Because now they have to do it.
Celebrate the return of Knicks basketball with DHR today from Stout, NYC, across from Madison Square Garden. I'll get there early because it's going to be sold out.
Sold out.
Very busy. Before the Knicks home opener against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The guys will be broadcasting live starting at 3 with special guest appearances by Monica McNutt and the great Pat O'Keefe. Brought to you by Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Ready to let the good times cruise? Then you need Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea made with real iced tea, real vodka, and no bubbles. Because who wants bubbles?
You don't need bubbles.
No. It's one wildly refreshing drink. She can be. She definitely can be. Let's take a break, and let's get to your Knicks calls, your expectations for this season. The good, the bad, all of it. 800-919-3776. DNR with you. ESPN New York.
All your favorite NBA players are back, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. With more markets open for more of the game, DraftKings, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, is live when others aren't. New customers, bet just $5 and get 3 months of NBA League Pass. Plus, score $300 if your bet wins, paid in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code WHSQ. That's code WHSQ. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass, plus get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. 21 and over. New York only. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
There's nothing the voice in our head obsesses over like our health. But with over 100 lab tests and insights, Function can help answer the questions like, why am I so tired all the time? How can I get better sleep? My friend was telling me about magnesium gummies she takes. How do I even know if my heart is work stress affected? It's time to up my cardio. If my mom has something, how will I find out? It's time to get some blood work done. A Function membership gives you a comprehensive health check with results tracked over time. Find out what you're made of at functionhealth.com.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code UNSPORTSMANLIKE. That's code UNSPORTSMANLIKE. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass plus $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
Knicks fans, opening night is tonight. Join ESPN New York's Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from 3 to 6:30 p.m. from Stout on West 33rd between 6th and 7th. Steps from the Garden. Get ready for the start of Knicks basketball.
Runs it off the dribble. He got it and one.
Special guests include Monica McNutt, Pat O'Keefe, and more. We'll see you at Stout on West 33rd. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live from the Knicks home opener. Brought to you by Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So we have a lot coming up. I just saw the story. I'll wait for Rick to return because he's wandering. But I saw a story which I think is not great for the Yankees fan. But we'll get to that in the 9 o'clock hour, back to the Giants and the Jets as well. But let's get to the calls as far as the Knicks are concerned. 800-919-3776. I will not leave my take. My take will stay this way for the entire season. They don't go to the NBA Finals. This is a failed season. That's it.
Well, no, that's stupidity.
It's not stupidity.
It is stupidity.
No, it's not.
What happens if someone gets hurt?
That's different.
Well,
then
it's not
it
different.
Changes.
Well, then it changes. So you can't say it's never going to change.
That's the only way it changes.
Well, okay, well, make sure that you add that.
I've said that before.
Oh, you didn't just say it, though.
The only way it changes.
No.
If this team is healthy and they, all right, let me rephrase it
Thank
for
you.
For the simpletons just joining the show.
Listen, you're talking like a casual, okay? We've already heard about your football. You're
right.
casual.
I barely even watch sports, know anything about sports. Okay, so here's the thing. If the Knicks are healthy and do not go to the NBA Finals, this is a failed season.
And I'm with you.
Okay.
Yep.
Obviously, Brunson's hurt.
Right, but I don't think that, I mean, we'd all like to believe that it's kind of this linear, a path to a championship.
But you've seen that with teams.
Right. I mean, you have seen it with teams, but I mean, that's not always how it happens.
But there's never a rhyme or reason.
But I think that in this case, where you look at just the landscape of the East and the teams that you thought could potentially stand in your way, with Halliburton being out, with Boston now dealing with and who knows how long it's going to take him
KP
to get back, right? No KP, Tatum
yep.
with the Achilles. It's wide open. It is. I mean, it's right there.
So why not us? Let's go to Yov in Israel, who's only been on hold for like 4 hours. Good morning, Yov. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great, Yov.
I gotta be honest with you guys. This is a little bit hard and emotional day for me because it's the first opening night for the Knicks that my dad is not here with me to watch it. We saw 12 straight opening night together, and the one I remember the most was last year when my dad was already sick, and it was a big question whether he would wake up to watch the game last year, because as you know, the game here in Israel is the middle of the night, and one of the biggest side effects of brain cancer is fatigue. So in the weeks leading up to the games, everyone told me that he was not going to wake up, so I wouldn't be disappointed if he didn't. But I said to everybody that I know my dad, and he will wake up, and eventually he did. So Dave, you asked on Monday why we love those teams so much, whether it's the Knicks, the Giants, Yankees, Mets, and it's because moments like this, when a man with an aggressive brain tumor gets in the middle of the night to watch teams that he loves with his son just one more time. So tonight, for everyone watching with your kids, your siblings, your friends, appreciate it, because it won't always be there for you. That's what makes sports so special, and that's why we love it so much. Let's go, Knicks.
Yeah, it's a good call. Certainly an upsetting call.
Maybe start crying.
Yeah, but I mean, there is. I don't even know how many other things there are that are this bond.
Yeah.
Between generations, and like, well, if you love the Giants and you're 10 or 40 or 70, you're like, you have that connection. And I don't know how many other things there are like that.
Right. I mean, there's a commonality. Like, I'm sure that you don't have a ton in common with Alex right now.
Yeah,
right?
we have a lot in common.
Well, because you're the same person, but I just like in general.
Right.
Like,
there are times in your life when you don't have that thing.
But this is definitely something that you guys share together.
Correct.
Right, which is great. But it's also something you share with a bunch of people. There's nothing cooler than going to one of these events and being around just random strangers, and you're all celebrating for the same reason.
I mean, when the Rangers went on that run in '94, the people that sit in your section who you didn't know they existed, and you go to every game and you sit there and you develop this friendship, and then you go to the parade. It's like, I remember it like it was yesterday. That's unbreakable stuff, man. There is a bonding over sports that is really remarkable.
There is. But that's why you deal with what we're dealing with right now as Jets fans.
Yeah, but they never give you anything.
Right, but in the hope that one day, because we've gone through all this suffering, that when they win, it'll be even better.
It will.
Right.
And this I will say, and this is true, I've had a lot of success for my teams in my life. I had lots of failure as well. The worse it is, like the Rangers. When the Rangers won, it was unbelievable because I had been tortured as a kid growing up on Long Island and rooting for the Rangers, and the Islanders are winning and made fun of in 1940. I remember that, as long as the day, like just being mocked in 1940, 1940, 1940. And when they won, it was more special than when a team that hasn't had those awful moments. It will be, and I know you can't imagine it now.
No, I can't.
When the Jets win, it will be more, like, that will be more impactful than the Patriots winning their 5th Super Bowl.
Right.
It matters. They all matter, but that will matter more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's just hope that happens. Right now, it doesn't feel like that's going to happen.
But you have to believe at some point it's going to change, no?
I mean, John's at the point where he doesn't think it's going to happen.
So, I mean, you're what, 44 years old?
No, I mean,
you
John,
think it's never going to happen?
With Woody Johnson owning the team, no. How could I? I mean, he's not. We played for the whole first hour. We played clips of him. I mean, saying like I don't know what he could have said that was more negative about his quarterback than what he said.
It was brutal.
It was awful.
It was brutal. I asked RJ yesterday. You know what?
Or Dave was almost disrespectful.
It was disrespectful because it was unnecessary.
Yeah, right. Like, if we could complete a pass, it would look better. Well, thanks.
Well, but what? And also, what happens if Tyrod Taylor goes out this week and he looks like crap?
Well, what happens if he gets hurt?
Well, you got to go.
Brady Cook?
No, you can't. You'd have to go back to Justin Fields.
You'd have $30 million.
I'm going to ask you the question on the other side that I asked RJ yesterday. I'm going to tease
me
the hell
real
out of
nice.
it. Yeah, that's right. Right, I know. This is what happens. All right, let's break the questions on the other side. They don't even appreciate us anymore.
Dave's not even paying attention.
No.
He's already checked out.
No, he's not even. Look at
it. Thumbs up.
Because he's thinking about the Knicks. That's what he's dressed in his Knicks attire, and he's he's thinking about
his bulging chesticles hanging out.
Second segment of the pregame show.
Yeah.
What do we do? That's what he's thinking about. He's putting a.
When do we get McNutt on?
Yeah, a pregame rundown together. He's not concerned about this show.
How dare
you?
How dare you?
You know what we are?
How dare you?
We're the
if
side
my name
piece.
was Rick McNutt, you'd take me more serious.
Yeah, you would.
Dickie McNutt.
We're the side piece.
That's a good name.
I'm working on stuff for your glorious Thursday open.
Well, let's get it going.
Morning.
How about you just do the open?
How about no?
Let's just stop tiptoeing around it.
How about no?
Just do it.
Got a game.
Right, because you're too busy with the ladies.
You see, he's got a game.
Right. Yeah, I know what kind of game you got. Your little sushi buffet you got going at your house.
What? Why?
What?
1-800-919-3776. My question for
Exotic
you
fish.
that I've asked them next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same-day and next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. Jay Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Score a win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you miss the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now's the perfect time to join, because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.com/K to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 plus and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning-fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
This one's for the flavor fanatics. Sour Apple 5-Hour Energy Shots don't mess around. They bring the bite. Tart, tangy, and packed with tasty caffeine, this little 2-ounce bottle punches above its weight. With 0 sugar and as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee, it's the kind of pick-me-up that keeps your taste buds happy without the crash. And it doesn't stop at Sour Apple. There are 17 bold flavors waiting for you to discover. Pick one up in store or stock up online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon today.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The New York Knicks will end up going to the NBA Finals.
We got to stay even keeled and know that this is a marathon and not a sprint.
Anything short of the NBA Finals is a failure for the Knicks.
My worry is practice, my worry is film, my worry is getting better every single day.
Fully healthy, in my opinion, should be the best team in the league.
The natural order of progression would be that the Knicks go from second round to conference finals to NBA Finals. You can't allow an Orlando or a Philadelphia or a Detroit to leapfrog you as this is your goal this year.
No, that would be a huge disappointment.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, tonight's the night. 7 o'clock tip-off, 6:30
I got a
pregame.
big day today. Big day.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got this.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite part of the day.
I think our meeting is not happening now.
Which is awesome. And then I got to go to school.
Yeah.
To get to school, I got some meetings. And then we got a big championship girls soccer game today.
Nice.
Big time.
What's the expectation for that?
I'm expecting to win.
You think you're going to win that?
I think so.
All right. No baseball practice, no game, no
there's no
nothing?
baseball right now. We had baseball practice last night.
So what do you mean there's no
That's how you
baseball
know
right now?
school. I'm coaching multiple teams to school.
I know.
Too.
Thank you. There's no baseball at school right now?
We have our playoff game on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you win that, then what?
Championship on Sunday.
So this weekend, baseball will be over.
Yeah. Only problem is I won't be there on Saturday.
Will Milo?
Milo will not.
Why are you not there?
We got hockey.
For who?
For his hockey team. This is the problem when you play fall
Wait, so
baseball.
Milo is not going to hockey?
No, Milo's going to hockey.
So he's not going to be there for the baseball?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's the best player on the team?
No. He's not the best player on the team.
Who's coaching the team?
I got a couple of the dads are helping out. And then, it's just the dads.
Okay.
That's fine, though.
Now, if they win Saturday, you back Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a big-time test. Well, it's the team we're playing today, Saturday, is that had the kid that broke the scoreboard.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He's maybe pitch around him a little bit?
Well, the problem is the bases were loaded. I don't want to be that guy. I'm not going to walk him with the bases loaded. It happened to me in Little League. It was brutal.
Yeah, but what a cool thing to be able to tell people when you're in
No,
your
it was
40s.
not cool.
Yeah,
it was a fun story. Like at BU, they would tell the story all the time because Eruzione was calling the games, and he grew up he was in the same town as I was in, and it became like a story around town.
He knew about that?
Hey, he told the story during the game.
That they walked
It was a big deal.
That's a big deal. I would wear T-shirts around town that said, I was once walked with the bases loaded.
It was brutal. Dad was pissed. Like just everyone was like, what are we doing here?
They walked Ben this year with 2 outs and nobody on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like, come on.
I mean, but that sucks, though. You know what I mean? Like in that moment.
And you were how old when this happened?
It was 10, 11.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Brutal.
It is a little
So I don't want to be that guy. Of course, we hang a curveball, and it's
all right. So
scoreboard's broken.
Up by 3, 2 outs you play 6 or 7?
6.
2 outs in the 6th, up by 3. That kid comes up. You pitching to him? Or are you pitching around him?
I'll probably pitch to him.
Yeah, you go right after him?
I mean, we're up a couple runs.
But if he hits one out, that's it, you lose.
Well, no. You said no one was on, though.
No. Bases loaded.
I'm
Up by
walking.
3.
I'm walking.
I'm walking. So you're walking.
Yeah.
So as much as you want to do the right thing.
Yeah, but at that point, like this wasn't a playoff game. Playoff game, we're up to get to the championship.
You're
I'm
walking.
walking.
You don't care.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, so here's the question I asked the guys yesterday, and I was surprised at their answer. I said, I won't tell you what anybody said. I said, when do you think, if you have to put like a gambling thing on it, like the over-under of the next time the Jets make it to the postseason, what would you say?
Years.
Like, what would you say?
Well, we're going to have a rookie quarterback next year, so
Right.
not next year.
So next year's 2026, so not 26.
28.
28.
Yeah.
So RJ said 27.
No.
Which I thought was very early. Just because rookie quarterback next year,
Yep.
and I can't imagine he'd be that good next year, and then in that quarterback's second season, they get to the postseason?
Right. You're still talking about, in your own division, Josh Allen, now Drake May.
Right.
Going into year,
so
what,
it's
4?
fair to say you're not winning your division.
No.
So now you have to be a wild card team. And Ray, what did you say?
I think I said 27. RJ said 28.
I thought RJ had said 27.
Does
But-
it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. And I'm not trying to be Captain Negative here. They're like, what do you think? I said 20-30. Just because also on top of that quarterback has to be drafted, got to be good, got to produce. I don't trust the Jets.
No, of course not. I mean, you could have, why even ask the question, though? You could have said in infinity.
Well,
Like,
just
never.
because and they're not Jets
Did you
fans, so I
see-
thought it was interesting.
Okay, first of all, let's go back. And I'm not going to talk like I normally talk when I'm talking like you. You see? So we had Carolina, and then you're like, at the Bengals. That's winnable. Remind people what the number is now in that Bengals game?
As far as I last saw, it was 6.5.
It was 6.5. I just got a text message from my my father-in-law who keeps track of all the gambling and everything else. One of the most popular bets this week so far.
Cincinnati?
Minus 6.5.
Yeah.
That's what people think about the
listen,
Jets.
I'm right a lot, and I'm wrong a lot as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I was wrong on that one. I mean, the
Really
spread was
wrong.
2.
I know.
And now it's 6.5.
Yeah, right now, most bets this week so far are Bengals minus 6.5, Cowboys plus 3.5, the Niners and the
But didn't
Bucs.
we have a thing the other day where the most bet on games hit
They
the
finally
least?
won. Last week they finally won.
The public
finally
won?
The public finally won last week. Yeah, they won with the Patriots and the Colts won.
The Colts were bet on a lot last week,
Yeah.
huh?
They're one of the most popular bets. You guys took the other side of that.
Yeah, we lost.
Too bad.
We lost.
Seattle pick was a good pick, Raymond. I'm so disgusted with Houston. I'm never picking Houston again.
Louis Riddick
stink.
was on that game. It
They
was
stink.
Riddick, Orlovsky, and the guy that
Fowler.
does tennis. Chris Fowler, yes.
Yeah, the second I heard Orlovsky on McAfee talking about Seattle, I was like, I'm screwed.
You guys picked a team in Houston that's a bad
I
offensive
picked the
football
half.
team.
I picked the half point. That's all I picked.
You saw the 3.5 that you jumped
I just
on.
was like, okay, give me the half point because their defense is great.
They crushed them in that
And
game.
their
It was
defense was
actually
great.
closer than it should have been.
Right. Well, I mean, how many turnovers did Seattle have?
I mean,
I
in
think
Seattle,
3 or 4.
Like, yeah.
3 or
But
4.
Seattle's not great in Seattle, though.
Which is
Not
weird.
like they used to.
Houston
Not like
was
they used
coming
to
off
be.
a bye. They had finally scored points against Baltimore.
But I mean, Houston traveling to Seattle, like,
Well,
that
but
was
you had a
also
week
part
off.
of it. Their offense is not good.
A
Like,
competent offense, and that's
Yes,
a
easy
ball
cover.
game. It's
That's
not.
an
It's not a
easy
competent
cover.
offense. It's not.
The offense
They
stinks.
fired their OC
but
last year.
that's what it comes down
They don't
to.
have a
RJ
running
just said
back.
it.
They can't
They're
run the
not.
ball.
They're not. a
Shelton
competent
Marks are
offense.
not real running backs. They have one good receiver, and he got
That would
hurt
be a
during that
team-
game.
That would be a team that I would say try to get Brees Hall.
Yeah, he would.
I'm sure they've
He would
called.
help them.
I'm sure they've called.
Because right now your quarterback is struggling.
By the way, trade deadline less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
I think it's on Election Day, November the 4th.
I'm so interested to see whether or not how aggressively you go after a receiver. And that's another question I wanted to ask Lewis.
Well, if you didn't drone on with all these other questions,
I didn't listen. Did I think the answer was going to be 7 minutes? No.
So you're blaming Lewis.
Well, no. I'm just. I
I feel like at this point, you know what the answer.
I like to
are gonna be.
rifle through questions. I
Well,
appreciate
why
this
don't
trying
you
to be
say,
thoughtful.
maybe you set the stage. You say, Lewis, listen, I want to get as many questions as possible. Hold your answers to 35 seconds. That's it.
Well, like we could say that to Mel, and we could. I mean, it
He
could,
can't help himself.
He's
right?
still not over when you wanted to call him Lou.
Right. It's 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes of penalty talk.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, Ray. I said, can we call you Lou?
I said it.
Or we said, can we call you Lou? And he said, no, fine. Then we don't call him Lou.
Can we call you Al?
He's offended that you even went there.
Why?
Lou's a nice name. I didn't
It's
say
a
can I
great
call
It's
you.
not his name.
I didn't make up some nickname for him.
It's not his name.
Call you Lou Dog. I was like, can I call you Lou?
Can we call you Lou? And he's like, no. I've always been known as Lewis.
I don't
Right,
think
like
he
if
ever
I-
got over that.
If I was Richard DiPietro and I came on the show and Dave was like, hey, can I call you Rick? I'd be like, yeah. you can call me Rick. Or
Whether you
even
said yes or not, I don't think it's an outlandish question.
I don't
like if
think
you
he
said,
ever
hey,
got
no,
over it.
can I call you Dick? I'd be like, oh, come on, man. What are we
You
trying to
wouldn't,
do
you
here?
wouldn't like that. You wouldn't
Well, I
like
think
that.
I naturally come to that at some point. I think that's like the Richard progression.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet.
You just
We tried it with my
shorten
dad.
Shorten it.
We tried it with my dad. We were calling him Dickie, and then he was fine with it. And then all of a sudden, one day, it was just like, it's kind of disrespectful. I was like, oh.
What, you called your dad by his first name?
That means it was festering for a long time.
He was festering, yeah. But I felt bad about that.
Wait, hang on a second. You, as his child, called him by his first name?
Well, just occasionally, yeah. But
No, you can't. No.
Why?
How would you feel if Miles like,
I call him Dad.
Hey, Rick.
No, but the people, like, if we're in the house together and someone, like, it's just we're both Rick, I would be Rick and he'd be Dickie.
Right. But if you're talking to him, obviously you're not calling yourself. So you
But
you
it
refer to
became-
him as Dad.
But Dickie became more like a nickname. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It was
understand
like
what you're saying.
Like an endearing nickname.
I've heard this. Children that call their parents by their
Yeah, I
name
hate it.
is highly
Yeah, it's
disrespectful.
Awful. Yeah, it's awful. But this wasn't meant to be disrespectful at all.
So Vic Fangio, you know who he is, right?
I know Vic.
You know Vic?
I know him.
What's the relationship like?
No, we know Paisans.
Okay.
You know, we run the same circles.
He's very good.
Us Hall of Famers, you know?
Yeah. Is he in the why are you making that weird face?
It's the Hall of Fame face.
The IAHF? He's in?
It'd be nice if you got me a jacket or something.
It would be nice.
Should celebrate me more.
What color would the jacket
What do
be?
you want me to do?
I don't know. Probably like a nice red.
No, it would be red, white.
Like beautiful green.
Yeah.
With sauce.
And green is
Like
what
a
it
nice
would look
Sunday
like.
sauce.
Anyway, Vic Fangio. He's in the Italian-American Hall of Fame. You're in the Italian-American Hall of Fame.
I make great meatballs.
It's great. Can I please get to what he said? When I heard this.
I know we both sent it.
I know. I was like, wow. I mean, as upset as I've been.
It got a little bit. It moved.
How could it not?
Oh, it did.
He's a highly respected defensive mind, and here he is talking about the Giants' new quarterback.
One lesson is learned, and the teams that need quarterbacks that bypass them, they're going to regret that. Obviously, very athletic, an elite scrambler.
I mean, if you bypassed him, you're going to regret it. We're there. We're 4 games
Well, I mean,
in.
you already got
and
the
that's-
players talking about it. But
Yeah.
listen, it's one thing when a coach says it, but I take even more stock when the player said it.
Well, I got a player for you, too.
Right, Benito.
I got Nick Bonino. He's on Up and Adams, and he has a lot of respect for Jackson Dart's game.
I have to give him credit. He's a lot better than, we all thought that, he was when we played against him. He was obviously a really good player, coming into the game, but just I feel like his feel for the game and ability to be able to maneuver the pocket and make plays on the run. And we even had a plan for it all week to be able to, have eyes on him and rush him the right way. And he was still able to go around and make plays. So, I was really impressed with him. And, I know, as years goes on, he's going to be a really good player. Man, he's definitely going to be something, we're going to have to watch out for in the league.
And they were trolling him before the game.
Well, I mean, they're trying to see what the kid's made out of.
Oh, that's fine.
Right? Like, I mean, anytime you see a kid that's a rookie that's that flashy, with the necklace on, has that swag, it's, what's this kid really made of? I mean, and that's the other thing. So you're doing all of this with a team that's on pace to set the sack record, right? Like, no team in the NFL has been putting more pressure on quarterbacks.
Right.
And you got no Malik Neighbors, you got no Darius Slayton. You had one receiver catch a pass the whole game, and you still scored 32 points.
Correct.
Here's the stat that you'll love. And it's not like your stat where it's 92, 93, maybe 100.
I understand.
Jackson Dart has the third highest big-time throw rate under pressure in the NFL this season. Only two quarterbacks ahead of him right now, Stafford and Dak.
He's playing at an incredibly high level.
Right.
Go through. He's played 4 games. Chargers game, you loved it.
Yep.
Saints game, you didn't love it. But what you loved is the way he reacted to that and took ownership and said they lost because of him, right? And then the Eagles game, he was terrific. And the Broncos game, he had the one misstep. You didn't lose because of him. You couldn't. Right. If I told you
that
in your wildest dreams.
That's like you almost blame on the coach. Like, why would you even put him in that spot?
Sure. Like, in your wildest dreams, if I told you would have gotten this from him in 4 games without Malik Neighbors, you never would have believed it.
Of course not, because I just saw what my offense looked like without Garrett Wilson. It was a disaster.
Right.
This is a guy that's been in the league. They couldn't throw it.
Yeah. His entree into the NFL has been otherworldly.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, the most impressive part of that game for me, if I was a Giants fan, would be how he responded. Throwing that pick.
And then leading him
the
down
team
the
all
field.
way down the field.
Right.
No, I didn't like, the play calling in that drive was
terrible.
Crap.
Well, there's no reason.
They were just chucking the ball down the field.
That you don't go 8, 10, 12 yards and move your way down the field. You had time.
Just heaving it up.
But it worked.
A little luck involved, but it worked.
That's right.
And then he ends up getting in. Too soon for a lot of people. Because let's just wait till third.
That's right.
Let's just wait till third and goal. Come on, man. You
mean,
got 33 seconds. Make it stop.
It's a fireable offense if you never get in because you're playing God. Yeah, honestly. Like, it's a fireable offense. And it's not just Ray that I've heard it. Or a lot of people. Oh, no, they messed up.
They're just assuming that you're definitely going to score. That someone's not going to have a false start penalty or something stupid. Or another delay game penalty since
they had like 3 of them already. Right. If you took the knee on first down and you don't get in, I would be screaming that you have to fire Brian Dable.
If Jackson Dart's knee came down before he got the ball over the goal line, then that's fine. Okay.
It's a shame it didn't.
We tried. It didn't. But
you tried to get in.
But I said to you, the way I would look at it, or how I would rationalize it, if I was of the camp that Raymond's in, is we all think that Sean Payton is one of the smartest offensive coaches in football. He has to be thinking in that moment, what gives me the best chance to win this game? If it's me, do I decide not to score on first and second down because I want to bleed all the clock out, or do I try to score right away? If his thought is, I would try to bleed the clock, then I would defend it like I was calling the play. I would just let them score then. If they're purposely not going to score,
if you're Denver,
the best thing I can do is let them score. And that's not what they did.
Not at all.
They defended it.
No, because you thought they had a chance. I wasn't 100% convinced the Giants are going to get in. How many times have you watched the Giants and they don't get in when they're at the 2-yard line?
my own team. I've watched my own team do it.
Right. I mean, teams do not always get in.
I've watched the Rams do it. There's plenty of teams that do it.
That happens all the time.
It was a stupid false start.
Right. The Patriots, Ramondre Stevenson fumbles into the end zone. Kyren Williams fumbles. I mean, it happens.
Of course.
This idea that just, play God and don't score.
By the way, the strength of your team is supposed to be your defense. I don't care if you think they're gassed or not. The problem is you dropped 8.
And you also thought you were going to be up by 3.
Right.
You don't assume I'm going to miss the extra point. So come on.
I think that, as an active participant in the international player pathway, I think we need to you sometimes live with the extra points. I don't understand how you don't prioritize kicking in this version of the NFL.
Everyone has a kicker.
When it's a weapon.
Every team.
When it's a weapon. We talk about it all the time.
Jake Elliott makes 58-yarders. Aubrey, he walks into the stadium. He's within range, and this guy can't kick a field goal.
Can I say something about the kicker thing, though?
No, I don't want you to.
Take your shirt off.
Because we talk about Aubrey and Dallas lucked into him immediately after. You remember, my kicker was missing 4 extra points in a playoff game just the years prior to that. So you have to get lucky sometimes finding the guy. They weren't looking for Aubrey. He wasn't even like a main
why did the Giants look for somebody?
Right, but we just brought in Koo. I had the kid from Green Bay.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Sounds like you get lucky a lot.
What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing. I'm talking about your kicker. Why he has such a dirty mind? You've really taken a turn down the gutter.
I haven't gotten nearly. If we're talking in terms of that, talking strictly football,
you're in the sewer.
I haven't been that lucky.
You're like a Ninja Turtle. You're like a Ninja Turtle right now. Start calling you Michelangelo.
I don't know
you live in the dump. You live in the gutter.
I don't know what that means.
This is very awkward.
You're a sexual gutter snipe, is what you are. You don't like that?
Can we go back?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Anything?
Because I feel like Ray doesn't like this. I feel like you're pushing this. I don't want to get yelled
at.
Make
people feel uncomfortable.
I brought peanut butter and jelly.
I asked around as I was conduiting.
Yeah.
People are very excited.
Yeah.
They actually want to play a song while you make the peanut butter and jelly.
What do you mean a song?
Peanut butter jelly. That's
a good one.
I also said bootylicious.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Because Dave's body's too bootylicious for you, baby.
Possible.
I mean,
yeah,
I got wheat bread. I got white bread.
I'm going to make them to order. You know what? It's like you go to those fancy hotels.
Yeah.
And you're there with the omelet made to order.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a peanut butter and jelly station today. RJ.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
That's nice. How's your day?
Pretty good so far. Looking forward to the sandwich.
Yeah?
No, you don't mean that.
What do you mean?
I'm going to have a nice half a sandwich.
RJ, how about the short order cook here is just going to make made to order PBJs when me and you're like, we'll just split a sandwich. He's like, how about this? How would I just give you one piece of bread?
No. If I give you one piece of bread and I still make his the full 2 pieces
sandwich. He doesn't want a full 2-piece sandwich.
Yeah.
He just wants.
He doesn't know what he wants.
1 piece.
No.
Yeah.
I know the way to his heart. It's through his stomach.
Well, you know he loves peanut butter because the peanut butter cup is his absolute favorite.
I'll take a nice half a sandwich.
And I think he's going to appreciate just the perfect amount of peanut butter I put on this.
Will you be offended if people are like, can you cut the crust off for me?
You can cut your own crust off.
Okay.
I'm not cutting off the
crust.
We're
adults here.
I'm not going to be offended if they cut the crust off, but I'm not cutting off the crust.
I got to tell you, I was watching, have you seen those things on Instagram, like the life of a D1 athlete? And they show
yes. Yeah.
Dude, the amount of Uncrustables.
They eat a lot of Uncrustables?
Smashed. Oh, yeah.
Well, Uncrustables is very nice.
It's delicious. I just wish I thought of it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't. That is kind of your...
I mean, that's an easy thing.
Your wheelhouse. RJ?
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
There you are. You ready for the stuff you missed?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Put it in the box!
The you missed.
Oh, alrighty. So...
By the way, movie list, 9:35.
I'm going to be very timely here.
25 to 21. And
Very
that's post me making the first peanut butter and jelly sandwich for Jefferson Savage Gibson.
He's only had Doritos all day.
And
no, he had the peanut butter cups already.
as well.
Yeah. He's very clammy right now, too. I felt his hands.
Poor Jefferson. We're talking about the sandwich out by the kitchen. He walks up. He goes, just so you guys know, I've only had Doritos so far. That was his way of saying, hey.
Well, he spent all his money at the Ryder Cup. He can't afford anything.
Here's the thing, though. The peanut butter and jelly and the bread is all out there. If he's that hungry.
No, but he doesn't want to make it himself.
He's going to rely on me. Is that like a crutch?
I don't know.
He's got a big night. So, you got to fuel him up.
He's going to go make pumpkins.
That's right. So.
It's not making pumpkins.
He's going to design a pumpkin.
Yeah, design it.
Yeah. Of course he's not going to make a pumpkin.
Well, that's what you said.
Jackass.
Well.
It would be a jackass.
No Josh Hart, no Mitchell Robinson tonight for the Knicks opener. You didn't miss the game. Lucky
Cleveland's all banged up too, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. No Darius Garland. And DeAndre Hunter is questionable. They'll also be without Max Strus. Can you hear that game right here? ESPN New York.
Pre-game's at 6:30, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, the NBA regular season sucks, kind of.
I think it more than a little sucks.
Who's fired up for basketball?
I am.
I actually am. But the regular season leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, I don't like also because real soon here, I read about it because I have to. Very rarely does this job feel like work, I got to tell you. When I have to read to be knowledgeable about the in-season tournament, this feels like work.
Well, the in-season tournament interests me none.
Well, but they're switching the semifinal games next year away from Vegas because they're surprised people have not migrated to Vegas.
Well, so this year it's in Vegas?
This year, the finals will remain in Vegas, but the final 4 teams go now. So the semifinal games next year will be at a respective team's home court. Because you have no time.
Makes more sense, home game will be better.
But scheduling a trip to Vegas from, I don't know, like anywhere that's not
Oklahoma
remotely
City?
close. Yeah.
And you're kind of doing it impromptu.
But that is kind of a cool thing.
It
right?
is. But
our team is going to Vegas. Let's go on a weekend trip and watch
but
it's not even a weekend trip, is it?
But if you're in Cleveland and you have a week's notice, like those flights aren't cheap. You know,
and it is December.
I don't know. It's the in-season tournament also.
I mean, it is a nice little vacation though. If you're in Cleveland,
it sounds nice.
It's great.
Vegas.
Sure,
it's great.
Elsewhere, Season got started. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had some big free throws, put the Thunder over the top against the Rockets. Double overtime. I like to see a double overtime score 125-124. Means some defense is being played.
So you don't want there was a lot of defense in that game.
Yeah,
last
there was.
night.
There was. I don't need,
155 to 151.
Even double overtime.
Yeah.
Why is Cleveland favored in the game tonight?
They're not.
What do you mean they're
What?
not? Just said Cavaliers minus a point and a half.
Well, I haven't seen that. I saw Knicks minus.
Is that after the
-2.
injury report?
I don't know.
So
That's
you
what
tell
I
me
just said.
Josh Hart is worth that much? You knew Robinson wasn't going to play.
Josh Hart, by the way, playing the entire season with
Hurt.
With a brace on his hand?
Cleveland minus 1.5.
Splint.
If this were RJ, he'd have to take Cleveland.
Have to.
Yeah.
I don't know if it applies to non-football.
Let's try it.
No,
Open an account, a FanDuel
No,
account.
the bet on Cleveland, no.
Bet that second half of the peanut butter and jelly. See what you get.
35 from SGA, 28 from Chet. KD, you got your first look at him as a Houston Rocket. He scored 23 in the loss. Late game, Jimmy Butler scored 31. Steph at 23. Warriors beat the LA Lakers. No LeBron, first ever season opener. He has missed in 23 years. But Luka in a loss, 43, 12, and 9. Lost by 10, though. You did have Matthew Schaefer, goal and assist for the Islanders, 4-3 win over the Sharks at UBS. And Jack Hughes, hat trick. Devils win their 5th straight. Here's what it sounded like.
Cleared back out. Here comes Jack Hughes, one-on-one. Jack fires and scores!
Don, the magic.
That's Don LaGreca.
Don
he was born to do. He was born to
in
do
his
that.
element.
You
man.
can hear the excitement
He was
in his
born to
voice.
do
Did you see
man.
the video yesterday? He's showing you the in of Scotiabank Arena. He's living his
born
best
to do
life
this.
right now.
This is his dream. Yeah, I don't know if you heard yesterday on their show. Peter said, at what point do ladies start removing undergarments and throwing them at Don during the game?
Has it not happened already?
I wouldn't
Maybe.
think that's a common theme that happens at these games.
I don't know.
In Newark,
When's
you
the
never know.
next time Don has to remove his undergarments because he poops himself?
I don't
Been a
know.
long
They didn't
time
get
since
into
that's
that.
happened.
I was going to say, you see how some Canadian fans, he's in Canada, you see how some Canadian fans act at these games.
They could get wild.
They do, especially during the playoffs.
They be throwing loonies and toonies, though.
Brad Marchand was back in Boston after being traded away last year. His Florida Panthers come back and they win 4-3.
He's an ugly crier. I got to tell you.
I thought you were just going to say he's ugly. That's an ugly man.
The ugly man allegedly had 2 assists in the 4-3 win.
What do you mean he allegedly?
He had it.
Well, he did.
Okay.
That's exactly what he
He's
did.
allegedly done a lot of things.
Wow.
The little ball of hate.
It's a good nickname. It's a good nickname. Vikings going to stick with Carson Wentz as his starting quarterback against the Chargers. And Dre Greenlaw, after he went up to the referee, that 1-game suspension upheld after the appeal. By the way,
Was it worth it, Dre?
No. By the way, Jacoby Myers, you remember him talking about how he maybe wanted to be traded?
No.
He said
He definitely wants to be
He
traded.
wants out.
for sure he wants to be traded from the Las Vegas Raiders. So
Did you see? I think we talked about it on the show, just to reiterate it, though. How many plays the Raiders ran the other day against the Chiefs?
They had 3 first downs. They ran 30 plays.
30 plays.
Yeah. They had 3 first downs.
Did I see? Is that maybe you guys saw it? Is that the first shutout of Andy Reid's career? I believe I saw that. Definitely,
I don't know.
Definitely in Kansas City. That's his first shutout.
That's wild. He's been coaching forever.
Maybe his career. Bill Belichick among 12 coaching finalists for the 2026 Hall of Fame. Dodgers going to start Blake Snell and then
You think
Yamamoto.
Jordan puts him in? You think his girl, she's the one that
In the Hall of Fame?
puts him into the Hall of Fame, gives the speech,
Oh, God.
welcomes him?
No.
Blake
I
Snell
don't.
gets the ball for Game 1 for the Dodgers. Yamamoto goes in Game 2, and the Angels have hired former catcher Kurt Suzuki as their new manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 42.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice. TMKS Burner says, honest question, when you teased the Yankee news an hour ago, did you have intention of actually giving people the news or just you're terrible at your job? I said before the end of the show, I'm going to give you the news.
Well done.
I have it all laid out here. He goes, and I'm assuming you're talking about Luke Weaver probably going to Boston. No, TMKS Burner, I'm not. There's something different that I think you're going to want to know, which you will find out after my movie list, which is after I start my peanut butter and jelly journey here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Save me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, please. And please be careful here on the outbound side of the BQE getting down toward the Kosciuszko Bridge. It's a disabled truck. Then on the westbound Gowanus getting down toward 39th. It's an accident. Cross Bronx eastbound slowing down at Jerome Avenue with a crash still being cleared. Inbound George Washington Bridge 30 minutes into town. Lincoln 20. Holland still waiting 15. Traffic is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national International nonprofit offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports, coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Shop new fall offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease a 2025 Mazda CX-30S for as low as $199 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Or the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $229 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Plus, enjoy 1 year of complimentary Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
Is college even worth it these days? At Empire State University, it actually is. They are SUNY's leading online university. Flexible, affordable, and built for real life. With more than 120 degree programs, you can study what matters most to you. And students agree. They're ranked #1 in student satisfaction among SUNY schools. Whether you are finishing what you started or starting fresh, your goals are within reach. See for yourself. Visit SUNYEmpire.edu before the next term begins.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new Parlay Zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino. Download it.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just 1 day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Listen, the weather is starting to cool off a little bit and the cold is coming fast. Fill up your oil before the cold sets in. Now's the best time because the prices are still so low. By the time we get to Halloween and early November, you know it's going to be freezing. So make it easy to keep your house comfortable and warm. That's what Romeo's Fuel does. They keep you warm with discount home heating oil. Order online at romeosfuel.com. Now fully serving Nassau and Suffolk, go to romeosfuel.com today. That's romeosfuel.com.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here. All right, DiPietro and Rothenberg. It's Carlin. I'm coming back because these two people are not serious people. This is a complete joke. I am bringing their show back from break because neither one of them is here. One of them is making a peanut butter and jelly, and I'm using air quotes when I say jelly sandwich, when he's using strawberry preserves instead of, like, jelly. Like, I don't know, a human. Strawberry preserves, what the hell is that? And the bread that he just took out looked like it was basically an appetizer that might be served on a tray at a garden party in Nantucket in the middle of the summer, and you would not be allowed in unless you were announced at the door. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He had a very, very fancy bread. I don't know what that was. The only thing he's got going for him is the fact that it's Jif peanut butter. Like, if it was, why don't you just break out Skippy Chunky while you're at it? Because strawberry preserves, are we high? Did we go to the store when we were high and just kind of grabbed whatever? And we weren't really, preserves. Oh, look at this. Oh. You people are not serious people. You're
very serious.
No, you're not. No.
We're very serious.
Well, you missed the making of it. It wasn't serious.
It wasn't.
It was not
First
serious.
of all, strawberry preserves. What is that? Preserves is like what you put on like fancy toast.
Yeah, well, listen.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not going to be judged.
That was not an
No,
ordinary.
you will be judged.
No, it wasn't
No.
an ordinary
I'll
peanut butter and jelly.
I'll
Peanut butter and
judge.
jelly.
You suck.
It was
That's how I
artisanal
judge.
bread
All right, then don't eat
with
it.
a nut butter
I'm
and
not gonna.
a berry chutney.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Why is there no chutney? Chutney wasn't available?
Right.
The only thing you got going for you in this whole thing is creamy Jif. That's it.
Oh, that works?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're a
that
peanut butter and jelly
decided for me
connoisseur.
that you actually are we going to have
The
this
man has
conversation?
he is
Again,
Carlin's corner.
you're not a serious person.
I'm very serious.
No.
All right, so here we go. Because we've teased it all morning long. The movie list is ready to go. You stay in here.
By the way, just so you know, Carlin, Jefferson gave it a 4.5, generous 4.5 out of 10.
No, that's not true.
What he gave it?
Because I wasn't allowed to toast the
Jefferson,
toast as
look at
long
that
as I
kid.
needed
I'm
to.
taking that kid seriously on anything. 4.5. That's generous.
The toast wasn't properly toasted because they rushed me. You know how long it wanted?
It also wasn't normal sized bread, though.
No, it was not. You know how long they
it
wanted?
looked like tiny little bread. I said it looked
The
like
toast to
bread
go
that
on
you would
for?
get. You took it out of a package. It looked like you were at a garden party in Nantucket.
It looked like
It was a-
Lilliputians would eat
yeah,
that.
it was a
that
figure
bread.
Was there
sandwich.
caviar on that bread?
It was like
All right, so here we go.
RJ-sized bread.
John, you ready?
Was waiting for that.
Are you going to say anything? I'm ready, yeah. Oh, great. We don't hear a
Microphone's
word.
not on. What are you two?
No.
You're probably
Turn
busy
your
with
mic
plan.
on, John. It's not on.
No.
Raymond, turn his mic on, would you?
I can't control it.
There he goes.
There you go.
goes the show.
Now you're on.
I'm here now.
All right, here we go. Now, this has been a long time in the making.
Yeah, no, God
Months.
forbid that we actually do something.
All right?
Yeah.
Here we go. We start at 25.
We get some music?
Yeah, nothing. They
That's
There
nice.
you go.
There it is.
25.
Yep.
The great Robin Williams,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Matt Damon,
Oh,
Ben Affleck.
that's 25.
25, Good Will Hunting.
See, now this has the makings of a serious list.
Oh, it's a very serious
That's
list.
25.
I want to let you know
How do you like them apples?
that like the Star Wars, those don't make my list.
No, I
'cause
heard- I heard the whole-
that's not me.
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it this
Is there
morning.
porn in this list?
It's not
No.
your fault.
No. So Good Will Hunting.
Number 24, Goodwill Humping.
Yes. How do you feel about that?
I like it. I was just conferring with my list. I have it at 30.
Oh.
But you don't have movies like Star Wars on there.
I will not put a Star Wars on there. No.
Yeah. So
Or Moana?
How many Disney movies would be in
None,
John's top
'cause
30?
that's just not me.
No,
Number
top
24.
Top 30.
I don't know if I could say the second word in this movie, so I won't.
Inglorious.
Yes. Yes.
How did I
That's a
know?
good one.
I mean,
Go for it.
Christopher Waltz.
It's the name of a movie.
Really? Inglorious Bastards. That's
There we go.
number
Attaboy.
24
That's a good
on the
one.
list. A great, great movie. Christopher Waltz, a performance of a lifetime. Tarantino, phenomenal. Brad Pitt, maybe his best performance he's ever done. 24.
Brad Pitt was
I
pretty
think
good in
that's
Fight
too low.
Club.
That's a top 20, top 15 movie for me.
All right.
I think it's Tarantino's best movie, to be honest with you.
The next one, number 23 on the list, an unbelievable movie. A movie I've watched numerous times, picking up little nuanced pieces the entire way. Kevin Spacey, I know, frowned upon now in cinema, but back in the day, as good as it gets. The Usual Suspects.
Oh,
I think that's low.
A
wow.
great,
I mean,
I
you
think
are
it's
really
low.
setting this up to be an
Yeah, I
amazing
think that's
list.
low.
And
and
you got that
a great,
23.
A great,
I think that's
great
low.
movie.
And you make a great point. You can pick up a little thing each time you watch.
Every time, right?
Yep.
Every time he goes to the bathroom, he picks up a little thing.
Do you feel, all day long I have to deal with this. Do you feel like these three
No,
are
just let the stallion run wild.
That's the advice I just gave him in our show. Me, I was like, you got to just let Bart run.
just don't get in his way?
Yeah.
These are three elite movies, right? Whether you think they're too high or too
Elite.
low, elite movies.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Usual Suspects. I know that's a
What?
terrible take. Just not
John,
a huge
get out.
fan. I'm not a huge fan of the movie.
How?
I just think it's okay. I think it's overrated. I think because of people weren't expecting. I say the same thing about The Sixth Sense. I think because people weren't expecting.
That's way better than The Sixth Sense.
That's part of what makes it a great movie.
Yeah.
Kaiser
If it
Sose.
has
How many
you
times
the whole way?
Kaiser Sose?
Yeah. I know people reference it.
I think
Listen,
that's a bad take.
It's just not one of my.
I see dead people.
Natalie Portman's first ever movie. Gary Oldman.
Oh.
Incredible.
Oh.
Yes?
Yes.
Leon the Professional.
The Professional.
It is a great
movie. Gary
movie.
Oldman is an awesome villain in that movie.
Elite.
Yes.
And John Reno, unbelievable as the lead in that movie.
Natalie Portman, Pride of Syosset, right?
Yes. Yeah. That is correct. So, number 22, known also in some circles only as The Professional, the official name. Leon the Professional.
I thought it was just a professional, but
It's
okay. Saw that in the theater.
It's a real list.
Oh, yeah, I told you. I was taking this
well.
for granted.
Yeah.
Have you not seen it?
I've seen it.
Okay.
I've only seen it once, and I was just okay with it. It wouldn't even be in my top 100. Just being honest.
Wow.
Okay.
I can feel the relationship crumbling between you two.
That's fine, because I think he has some questionable takes. Number 21, I think you might hear and be like, that's not a great movie. You can't be on the list. For me, I think this is a great movie. It's an iconic movie. Michael J. Fox.
Teen Wolf.
No.
You better be saying Back to the Future coming next.
Where do you think I'm going? Casualties of War?
Well, I don't know. Michael J. Fox, he's not in a lot of...
Okay. Back to the Future. number 21.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, I think the afternoon show had Back to the Future as like the greatest movie of all time.
Well, some will say that there's only been like 5 perfect films ever made, and Back to the Future is always universally listed as one of those. Yes.
I mean, Christopher Lloyd, unbelievable.
That's so great.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
I don't know. Jenna and Janine may be one of those top 5.
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet.
I think Back to the Future is great. I think actually Back to the Future 2 I like more from a watchability standpoint, but the first one is excellent.
Excellent.
Why do I have a feeling that John's going to say The Godfather 3 was the best one of the
No, there's no chance. We'd have to kick him out.
Back to the Future 2 is a good movie, though.
Back to the Future 2 was a good
fun
movie.
Ride.
It's not the first one. It's not the first.
Yeah. No, it's not the first.
In your top, what do you travel with? The top 100 list?
I do, yeah. And
you don't have Godfather 3 on the list, do you?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Godfather 3 is,
So to recap, 25, Good Will Hunting. 24, Inglourious Bastards, as I'm allowed to say. 23, The Usual Suspects. 22, The Professional. Some know it as Leon the Professional. And 21, Back to the Future.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You'll get the next 5 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel like
You feel-
John.
you feel-
I feel good.
Yeah.
Give us pull out your list here. Give us 25 to 21 quickly on yours.
You travel with with your whole list on your phone?
Yeah, give me
He's
one.
also
Is that
got-
laminated?
He's also got backup plans in there too.
All right, so I believe I'm at number 25. So I have backing up Dial M for Murder.
All right.
L.A. Confidential. Master and Commander, Far Side of the World. The 1933 King Kong. And Die Hard.
All right, two things.
Die Hard.
His is such an obnoxious list.
Two things here. Dial M for Murder, is it the original or is that the...
Yeah, the Hitchcock one.
Of course.
I think the other one was Perfect Murder. With
Perfect Murder, that's right.
Michael
and then...
Which is not a good movie.
What are we doing with King Kong?
Is that the Fay Ray vehicle?
Yeah, 1933
Yeah,
King Kong.
1933 King
that
Kong.
changed.
100 years ago, John.
Listen,
You have the
there's
Battleship
no bounds
Potemkin on that?
There's no bounds to where my movie experience.
If you're a real movie aficionado, you're familiar with the Battleship Potemkin.
no, I don't think I am.
Oh, really?
No.
Silent Russian film. Very nice.
Okay. So you're getting on me for King Kong.
But I don't have it in my list.
A movie that changed
I don't have it
cinema.
number 20 on my list.
A movie that changed cinema. People were fainting at King Kong. You don't know. I could have the original Dracula with
Bela Lugosi?
Yeah, that could be on there. You don't know.
Oh, my God.
It was a big deal back in the day.
Oh my goodness!
But King Kong was like
Any Charlie Chaplin on that list?
King Kong was like a Thanksgiving staple when we were kids, right? You would see that now. Now Jurassic Park has sort of become that sort of new.
How many Jurassic Parks do you have in your top 20?
I think just the original.
Just the original.
Yeah.
All right. So you'll get more tomorrow.
Original's gonna be a top 3 kind of movie.
Oh, come on.
Maybe for you.
I'm spilling water. Like, that is just making... I'm out.
Yeah, not on my list. Just to let you know, that's John. He'll be doing his list during Carlin's show.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not showing up with him.
No, I don't blame you at all. All right. Well, John, we're going to do...
dueling lists?
No, because your list is obnoxious.
I guarantee people would rather consume my list.
All right, well, we'll find out now because we'll do
tomorrow
dueling list,
we're
and then
doing
we'll
20,
see, we'll
20
do a vote.
19, 18, 17, 16.
Thanks for clarifying that with us. Yep.
Sam Diaz tweets in, Inglourious Bastards not a top 25 movie. Okay.
He's right. It's a top 15 movie.
There you go.
I don't even know if I can trust your list now.
Right. You got King Kong in the top 25.
Jurassic Park's not a top 3 movie of all time.
Of all time?
Stop.
I wanted to be a paleontologist.
Let's take a break. Come back. Yankees news I've told you about for the last hour and 10 minutes. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda, fall into savings with unstoppable savings across their full lineup of Honda cars, trucks, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs during the Fall for Honda sales event. You can get the HR-V all-wheel drive LX for $299 a month with 0 down during the Fall for Honda sales event. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 39 months lease, 10,000 miles per year, 0 down plus tax, tag, and fees. See dealer for full details.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys. And behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win, can change lives. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works. With an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
Cake ever! It was my 5th birthday, and my dad was bringing home the cake.
Should have been here a half hour ago.
The cake never made it, and neither did my dad.
911, what's your emergency?
That was the day a drunk driver killed my dad.
Daddy?
Impaired drivers take lives. Think.
Sponsored by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee. Aired in cooperation with the New York State Broadcasters Association.
Long Island is brewing some spooky fun at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. We're celebrating this October for our $50,000 Witchy Wednesdays drawing. Be here on Wednesday, October 1st, 15th, and 29th from 3 to 7 p.m. when 2 winners will be drawn every hour to pick a witch's hat and win up to $5,000 cash. Club members can conjure up to 5 times entry multipliers. Fly over to where Long Island wins at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel. If gambling is a problem for you or someone you care about, please call the 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
From the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team.
Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now, ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager, Louis Riddick.
We got Mike Tannenbaum right now.
And all your fantasy and wagering needs. This is ESPN New York. We are football.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. It's a much-awaited list, and there's the 5 of it. We'll get back to it tomorrow. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's exactly when it's Tully time. Well, we get the Knicks making their season opener tonight. They're at home against the Cavs, 7 o'clock tip-off for that one. And the Nets visit the Hornets as well, also at 7 on the ice. Devils welcome the Wild to the Rock at 7 o'clock. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. You've waited a long time for that list.
By the way,
What?
maybe one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
What?
I don't know. You can tell me how funny this is. So I'm out there. I'm like, Jefferson, come on, 4.5. Were you being nice? He's like, listen, I love peanut butter and I love jelly.
Yeah.
But he's like, it was...
The bread's not great.
Right. Bread's he's like sloppy. He's like, it's sloppy. I was like, too much jelly? What was it? He's like, no, just think how we put the sandwich together.
Yeah, I don't think he's wrong.
And I was like...
I was in a rush.
And then he puts the knife in the jelly.
Well, I'll do that again.
Well, I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden now that you can't use the jelly, he goes, yeah, it's commentated.
Commentated?
I was like, what? He goes, commentated. I mean, yeah, go contaminated? He goes, yeah, that's the word, contaminated.
Oh, boy. That's... Really?
He goes, yeah, commentated.
Commentated. Yeah. I'm not afraid about cross-contamination.
Yeah.
My thing is, like, I want them to be able to get along. The peanut butter and the jelly.
Right, but I just think...
The bread is the problem.
The bread's a real problem. Sherry did you no favors with the bread.
The bread's a real problem.
It came in a weird thing.
I think she thought she was being fancy and appropriate, and it turns out no.
No, I think the less fancy, the better when you go PBJ.
What I might have to do is table this, knowing that I did, bring in the appropriate pieces.
Yeah, listen.
I might have to go different bread tomorrow.
Right. I didn't think you put your best foot forward.
Yeah. I also
don't
felt
blame
like
you.
I was massively rushed.
Yeah, I don't blame
like, you got to get back on air. You got to go.
Well, I mean, I think there's an opportunity after the show that maybe you make one more.
I could try one more.
One more great sandwich. The toaster, that toaster stinks.
It's not a good toaster.
Yeah, that toaster. Like I got 2 pieces of bread. Can I toast it at 7.5 minutes?
I've never seen anything
No
like
toaster
it.
should take 7.5 minutes.
And it didn't really do anything.
It did nothing.
RJ, how do you feel about the list? You've been involved in
You would have
the
been better
waiting
off
game
putting
here.
the bread in Carlin's pants. It would have got warmer.
Yeah, and quickly. RJ? How do you feel about the movie list that we just started here?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't seen all the movies on the list.
Will you be more prone to watch these movies now that I'm leading you in
Yes.
that direction?
Well, hold on. Which movie on that list in the 5 didn't you see?
Go back again. What was your
Good Will Hunting, you've seen
Seen
at
that.
25.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Inglourious Bastards at
Seen
24,
that.
you've seen.
Yep.
The Usual Suspects at 23, you've
seen that?
Leon the Professional, you've
Never seen that.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
You're missing out. Go see Leon the Professional.
You've seen Leon?
Yeah, Leon's great.
And Back to the Future, you've seen.
Yep, seen that.
So you just haven't seen Leon.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
All
I love the other 4. So
I promise you, you will love The Professional.
You had a movie rec for me within the first couple months of meeting. You actually brought it for me. I think I may even still have it for me. Do you remember what that movie was?
You stole my movie?
2013 summer. First time I started work with you.
I don't remember.
Airplane.
Oh, it's a great movie.
You never saw Airplane?
Not before then.
Oh, God.
You brought it in like the next show. I worked with you.
And you've watched it, right?
Yeah, I watched it that week.
That was a great movie.
I feel
It's
bad.
not going to be a top 25 all-time movie.
I mean, if you want the actual disc back, I could go look for it.
No, I think I'm good now.
Okay.
I didn't even know I had that.
Yeah.
That's very generous of me.
The problem with John's list is he's trying to be too fancy. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to make a statement that my taste in movies is just above.
Well, the Jurassic Park thing.
Well, yeah, see, that's the problem. Then he gets to like Jurassic Park's the third best movie.
Like he can't contain himself. He has to, explore all these weirdo movies. Like Jurassic Park, if you're a fan of the dinosaur, fine. It's not a top 25 movie of all time.
No.
Ridiculous. All right. So this Yankee story, which we've teased for quite some time, I think it's worthwhile, though. So this is from NJ.com. Randy Miller. I want to give credit to the author of this. He says, with Bellinger and Grisham on the free agent market, the Yankees want Dominguez playing left field full-time next season after being in a rotation for most of his rookie year before a downgrade to bench player for September and the playoffs. Fair. So who does that mean is in center field? The guess here is the Yankees' top offseason priority will be re-signing Bellinger. Fair. Makes sense. We're hearing, however, that they're not very confident they'll be able to successfully do that because the years and money could soar far above their comfort zone, with Boris representing the former MVP and several other big market clubs likely to be all in on the signing. He's not sure, and in fact doesn't have a lot of confidence whatsoever that Bellinger is back with the Yankees. That would be
Yankee fans will have a nervous breakdown.
Nervous. If you get outbid for Bellinger.
And you don't get in the pivot's not Kyle Tucker and it's Trent Grisham.
There's no way they're going to
they'll have a nervous breakdown.
Right. But this is a very newsworthy story.
Especially when you're watching, I'm glad you brought this up. See, this is why I love you so much.
Yeah,
even though your peanut butter and jelly sandwich stinks.
Yeah.
How about this one? So, Yankees spent a lot of money, right?
Lots of money.
We know that. Dodgers spent a lot of money. Mets spent a lot of money. Here's the difference, though. And this is what would concern me the most if I was a Yankees fan. maybe even like aggravate me to the point where I get a little bit upset. So, where's the stat? Here it is, right here. So this is what they made in 2024. This is revenue.
Last year, yep.
And this is what they spent in their payroll plus the tax in 2025. Mets are the top of this list. In 2024, they made $444 million in revenue. They've spent in 2025 with their payroll plus the tax $400 million. So they spent 90% of their revenue on the team, reinvested it. Here's a crazy number for you now. And like Ohtani, the amount of money he's bringing into the Dodgers.
Right.
Their revenue in 2024, and they won the World Series. Dodgers. They won the World Series, the whole deal. $752 million they made in revenue.
And the Yankees were nowhere near that.
The Yankees made, no, they were right there, $728 million.
Oh, okay.
They're the two highest. $752 million. They spent $549 million. So that's 73%. So top two, Mets at 90%, Dodgers at 73%. Third on that list, Toronto spent 71.5% of what they made.
Mets or Yankees on that list?
They're all on this list. Mets is number one.
Okay.
Dodgers 2, Toronto 3. Okay, then we go to Philly, Arizona, and this is like percentage of your revenue. You don't get to the Yankees till 11th. They made $728 million. They only spent on the team $362 million, which is less than 50%. So Mets spending 90,
right?
Dodgers spending 73%. Yankees spending less than 50%.
All right.
So there's no reason why you can't sign Cody Bellinger. None.
You could.
Zero. Absolutely.
Because it's going to get to a deal that they're not going to feel comfortable with, is the thing.
Well, how about spend some of the money they're making then?
But they're if they are not ultimately
Steve Cohen
comfortable
is legitimately
with
making
that,
no money.
But he's not running it like a business. He's not.
Well,
the Yankees are.
But even if you're running it like a business, you're still making, I mean, they made $728. They only spent $362.
Let's pick this back up tomorrow. We got to say goodbye. Raymond, Ray?
Better late than never.
3 stars?
Today's 3 stars.
Sorry, I was waiting for a proper throw.
Number 3.
Anyway, earlier on the show, just throwing around projected nicknames.
Can't be, DiPietro and butt cheek guy or DiPietro and swallows a microphone guy.
Yeah,
Right.
I appreciate all of that.
Number 2.
Ryan Flynn. I'm not a huge fan of you.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Not fans of each other.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Batsfitter.
Do you think that once you tease the read, no, I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah.
I think we've established that you're Dave Rothenberg.
Yeah.
Once we tease that we're going to get into the Bathfitter, do you think you have to say, hey, Dave Rothenberg here?
No, listen, it's very important.
I want to reestablish my dominance. That's what I want to reestablish who I am. Please tell me he has reads today.
He does.
Oh, God, I can't wait for them. What time are those, babies?
That's right. Rick did have one.
You know what it makes me think of?
Peanut butter and jelly.
And you know what that makes me think of?
Ian Begley.
And you know what that makes me think of?
FanDuel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
connected
possible.
all the
I
dots.
connect all the
I
dots.
mean, you really are good.
Yeah, we got there eventually.
Go ahead.
Jackwagon. It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel's your home for live betting. So even if you just visit FanDuel.com/Rick
And there's
sign
a
up
screw up.
today,
We'll
I'll
make
barely
that.
stop.
That's a
Play your
note
game
for
with
one.
FanDuel.
Yeah, I had. That had to be fair.
Number 1.
And listen, I don't have nearly enough drops for and great job with the movie list, by the way,
Thank
Dave.
you.
I appreciate all of it. But also, you guys did come kind of late to the segment that we were working on.
All right, DiPietro and Rothenberg. It's Carlin. I'm coming back because these two people are not serious people. This is a complete joke.
And here's the thing. I don't know if you heard it. He was very critical of the process.
I am bringing
Wasn't even
their
there.
show back from break because neither one of them is here. One of them is making a peanut butter and jelly, and I'm using air quotes when I say jelly sandwich, when he's using strawberry preserves instead of like
This is
jelly.
such a stupid take.
Like, I don't know, a human.
Yeah, well, add him to
I
the
actually
to the
appreciate the
Jefferson
strawberry
take.
preserves. Those
Well,
are delicious.
Listen, you guys can discuss it tomorrow, I guess.
Oh, we're going to spend a lot of time.
Fancy new graphics, see?
Look at that. Fancy.
Big
It's
Thursday
gorgeous.
open tomorrow.
We got to go. DNR with you. Rule 76.
No excuse playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Genius movie lists.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
We continue to roll along here. Let's go.